Are you ready? Are you ready?
And that's how we start. Hello! I always wait for one of you to say something first.
We just don't say anything before
Oh yeah,
it's
we
like
must be panicking.
then
Ah!
Ah!
Nice
Which scene
gradient
has Raft?
sunset that it look up.
It's that one. Whee. Hello!
Hello. Right.
And welcome to stream.
Hi.
We're here!
Hi.
Hello.
Well, I mean, we're not all here. The three of us are here.
Three of us.
Yes,
are
I
here.
added commands this morning. You can type in !clip to get a silly clip, and you can type in !polish to get a clip of the glitch. I thought that would be fun. I could not find in the last VOD. I can't find where in the 3 hours that we played the bit where Lewis goes, "Where's the shark? There's the shark!" or whatever it was. But I will find it.
Good.
Oops. How do you play this game? There we are. How is all? How are you, Ragdoll? How's the Jeep? How's the dog? How is the Lewis?
Dark is okay.
Yes.
Yes.
That is confirmed.
Yes.
Dark is okay.
Yes.
Yes. Dark is okay. Cool. We got confirmation.
Dark
are-
is okay, definitely.
The buttons in this are different to Bioshock, so that's fun. I say that I changed all the buttons in Bioshock, so it's my fault
Why did you change the one with Bioshock?
because they're weird. The actual the controls that they give you by default are, old PC gaming controls.
Wait, what's old PC gaming controls?
Just weird stuff, like they prioritize turning over strafing and stuff like that.
Oh.
It's a
So you
cheap.
This is
It's
cheap.
Lewis. The shark.
Shark bait. Ooh-ha-ha.
I'm dying.
Oh yeah, cruise ship.
Yep, we just did the cruise ship last time. It's a brief recap.
Barrel.
You're going for that barrel, aren't you? I was thinking of going for it.
Barrels.
Barrel.
And we got everything.
Barrel.
Yes.
I think so. We got
Shark.
the new coordinates, right?
Ow.
With 6, 7, 8, 8 is where we got to go next.
Chief,
Yes.
how did you just eat that?
Sheer
How did
power
you
of
just
will.
eat that?
What do you mean? I just ate a fish.
Yeah, but how did you drink that? There is no sustenance hole on that mask.
I have a lot of
Listen,
wood
just because you can see
and
the
potato.
hole
Barrels.
doesn't mean it's not there.
Barrels. All the seas are upstairs, aren't they? Oh god, I've forgotten where everything is.
Anyway,
I also forgot to turn the sound on again. I do this literally every Raft stream.
yes, you do. Are we gonna paint the rest of the floor, the decking, whatever it is? No, it's decking, isn't it? Because it's a draft.
Weren't we waiting for a particular type of paint or something? Can't remember.
I did look up a thing. Do you remember I was trying to take us to a coordinate and we weren't moving literally anywhere?
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
fun.
So it turns out that's intentional, and that's to make you get an engine.
Oh.
So we can now make an engine.
Cool. But can we make an engine? Do we have the necessary bits?
I have the blueprints,
Is more the question.
which we
I
might
mean,
already have.
I've got plenty of ingots upstairs. Can I make a circuit board?
Where does goop
yeah,
go?
should be able to.
Give me a hot minute.
Where do we put goop?
Goo upstairs.
Go upstairs, you
Go-
know it's.
I have goon upstairs. What do I do here?
Oh,
That's the quality of the jokes you can expect this stream.
oh boy.
I'm gonna drown myself early.
5 of those. 2 of those. Circuit board.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Johnny. Johnny's not looking so great.
I went and watched
Johnny,
Starship.
no.
I went and watched Starship Troopers because we kept talking about Johnny and Rico.
Johnny Rico.
I went,
Johnny
Rico!
Rico.
No, it's not even in that.
I spent so long throughout the
Oh.
week going, Rico!
No.
Where does?
Oh.
When do we build? When do we build a brazier?
A brazier.
That's a different thing.
Oh, yeah. Where
I
do
mean,
I
if you
put
want
the
one of those as
eng-
well, I'm not going to stop you. But where does the goo go?
Where do I put Engin?
Oh, it's in there. I missed it. I'm an idiot. I have the
Somewhere
blueprints. Where do I?
useful.
Have we researched the blueprints?
No.
Okay, I made an engine.
Good.
We have that. I'll take that as a yes.
Ooh, catfish soup. The catfish delicacy makes two.
One wheel equals 100 small cameras. What does that mean?
What?
I don't know. Look at the engine.
That's this strange arithmetical maths.
Look here.
Arithmetical magic. Oh, blimey! Look at that thing.
One wheel equals 100 tiny cameras.
Battery maybe? Like you get 100. No, that's the opposite way around. I don't know.
Shouldn't have said that. I need to make a steering wheel as well. Bagger.
Make a steering wheel.
Where's the scrap?
This one.
Just
What
pop.
about my stupid spelling mistake room for my non-existent llama?
Oh,
But we'll get a
room.
llama. I shall.
What is it? The laming room.
The laming room.
You spell llama, right?
Ooh. Oh, it's a pipe candelabra. That's pretty cool.
You spelled with 2 L's, I think. That's what everyone told me last time.
I'll make a hing.
It's a llama.
Jesus,
That's llama, yes.
so much metal.
Paint hole. Is this a description or an instruction?
Where is my hammer? There's my hammer.
Myammer.
Okay, where do people want a steering wheel?
Where do you want the steering wheel? You're the one that steers the ship.
Oh, am I the captain?
You
Yeah.
are the captain.
Yes. You are Captain
Okay.
Shark.
You're Captain
Okay.
Lewis.
Oh, bees, where do I put it?
It's been like 2 weeks and I just have completely lost the ability to play this game.
Could I ask permission to move Johnny Rico a foot to the left?
I don't think
He's
Johnny's
your
really going to
first mate,
complain.
so-
Johnny is not in a position to complain right now. What, given that he has no head.
Oh, did he
Rico.
move his head as
That's on
well?
Rico.
Get off!
How do
You
I
move. You
make-
move. You pick up Johnny for 1 second, and the bird starts eating the watermelons.
I asked. I asked.
Oh, I'm dying of hunger. Let's sort that out. Fish. Fish.
Why don't make like shelves to put more chests on so we can have them like stacked up?
Can you do that? Is that a thing?
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
I
Is
don't
it?
I can make a shelf and we can see.
I've got
I've
a
made a
fish.
shelf. Where do you want the shelf? It's very big.
Ooh,
Is it?
I forgot about the Shrek
How
house.
big is big?
About that big.
That's weird. Wow.
I
My
don't
word.
know. I'm gonna
I
build
like it.
one of them then.
I have completely blocked this entrance to the
I've
thing,
got a
but that's
shoe.
fine.
You should have a shoe collection. Shoe shelf.
Scrap broke.
Get the cool.
That
Get the cool
hinges
shoe
so
shelf.
Easier.
We're not moving.
I mean, probably because the anchor is still
oh.
down.
We can.
Oh, damn it! Yeah, we because
Yes, that is. It's.
You
big
want
enough
me to weigh the
for-
anchor?
I
please.
think that's big enough for just
Thank you, Adventurer Cheap.
one, maybe two. Might be enough big enough for two.
I wonder what that was in the game. It's a pigeon running across my roof. Bye, cruise ship.
Where would it fit?
Sorry for exploding you.
Wait, are we
Not
moving
sorry,
now?
actually. You tried to kill us with rats.
Right, I'm gonna put this here. now
Johnny!
so I can get rid
Johnny
of some stuff.
2!
We're not
Like-
really moving.
Real.
Johnny
I mean, I don't-
Trico.
We're not really now.
Oh, Johnny 2's already lost an arm.
Why is the engine just like moving at 3 frames a second? Shark!
I think
Are we like
it needs
stuck
fuel,
against
maybe?
something somewhere?
I've shoved fuel in it.
There's like an input pipe on the left, isn't there? So I don't know what
Yeah.
that's for.
I shoved planks in there
That would-
until I couldn't
That
shove
wouldn't give us enough
planks
space.
anymore.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
once
Maybe
again,
you
I'm
need
out
to
of wood.
change the. No.
Oh, there's a lot of wood in the box.
Was that
Mm.
excellent?
There's
I apparently
what
picked
we
up loads
need.
from the ship. I don't know how.
Do we need this, or is this going to completely destroy everything? There's the question.
I mean,
Why
are you
is
working at
he-
CERN?
I know we should have enough supports there, right? Oh, I don't want to remove that in case it busts.
Hope everybody liked that
Ask
topical
where this
10-year-old
magic
reference.
wood. Oh, there's the
I
wood.
just planted these. How are they grown already? My word.
Yeah, I'm just.
No,
It's
I
raining, I
remember. I spent the lunchtime of that day at school running around going, "Oh my god, the world's going to explode," much like everyone else.
What day?
When they were turning the large hadron collider.
Hadron!
Oh, that thing.
Okay, I've gotten us a new friend.
Friend!
But
Was it because I had the sail open?
Ah, hello!
a friend.
They're saying hello back. Hello!
What
It's a
what are you
cat.
doing? Oh,
I'm glad you put the cat in front of the duck, friends, because it might be carnage if you did it the other way around. Where's our shoe collection?
here, bird.
I'd literally just come downstairs.
I'm just quickly moving stuff so we can get like more economic. Yes, that's the
Just
word
gonna
I'm
start
thinking of.
hiding
Yes.
shoes around.
Economic storage.
Why are we not moving? We've got the engine going.
Are the sails
Me
pointing in the wrong
too.
direction?
Doesn't feel like we're going.
I've lifted the sail, so it shouldn't do anything.
It doesn't look like it's working properly. Like it looks like it needs something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuel?
We've put all the. I've filled it with planks until it won't accept anymore.
Yeah.
Where is it? Yeah.
Maybe the island is moving at the same
Change
speed as we are.
direction. Yeah, we're going in the right direction.
God.
So it just looks like we're going nowhere.
Oh god.
We're on a boat to nowhere.
Do you need one on each
Oh,
side?
Oh, it really helps if you're doing like a kind of singing joke. It helps if your throat isn't just completely messed up by hay
You
fever.
didn't turn it on!
No,
Yeah,
it was on
yeah, I turned it
before.
off. I turned it off and
Oh, that's where
it
I was
wasn't
thinking.
working when it was on.
It really
No, I'm gonna leave
doesn't
it.
look like it's working properly, does it?
This thing chews up so much blood.
Hang on a second.
Well, maybe it's
I
the
have a
size of the ship.
hypothesis.
It might be, yeah, the size of the ship, so we might need one
Where's-
on, like, the other
Where's
side.
the steering wheel?
Up above.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, okay. Do we need? Oh god, I'm stuck under the ship. Help!
Okay, well the second engine's now up and running. But well, here's another issue. It's going to take more planks to keep this going.
Do we need to connect this to the engine? Because it looks. Oh, the bloody bird again.
Maybe?
I'm wondering because we got the blueprints for them both at the same time. I'm wondering whether the steering wheel needs to be connected to the engine because there's like a pipe inlet from that, and there's like a pipe coming out of the steering wheel. So I don't know. I don't know if they need to be
What-
connected in some way.
Where's the inlet pipe? Where are you looking?
Here. There's this pipe here.
Is that
Big
just
old
not where we shove?
I don't know. It just looks conspicuous. Like I'm trying to find solutions to this problem, and that looks conspicuous. So. Harvest the bits.
No, we
Oh god, Chuck. I don't have anything to deal with that. That's gone now. Cool. Marvelous. Okay.
Excellent.
Problem solved. Right, let's cook some fish.
Fish.
I've been watching Red. Where are all the boxes gone?
They're a little
What?
bit. I'm just
What?
shifting things around.
Why are they nowhere near the cooking area?
Because I'm shifting them around. Because we have shelving now, so we can fit.
Why are we
Shelving?
turning in circles? What's happening?
Oh, because one of the engines is
Telling us
working
to
and the
head
other
to the
one
next
isn't.
area.
Oh, right, okay. This is normal. Don't worry about it.
Okay. It's very disorienting when I'm trying to fish stuff up.
I will
Also,
die.
my game is lagging slightly.
That happens. Oh, that's the point. I should probably clip that time. Oh, that's probably gone now. Gone to the VODs. Gone to the gods of the VODs. Johnny! Leave! Do we have a new
Rico!
name for this new friend?
Oh, is he not?
He's
called-
still Johnny.
Johnny
Package-
lost all.
package-
Johnny
Ah,
lost all
I
of their
fell.
limbs.
I'm not about. I fell into the hole.
She was defeated by their own.
I got a package and got
Uh.
excited. Got another table.
Table! Many tables!
My God.
There's so many tables.
Fuck.
Where did I get a cooked beef?
Why am I dying? Oh right,
Food?
yeah. Basic human needs. God damn it.
Yeah, I know, it sucks. Why do we have to be so fragile and need, like, food and stuff?
Though he does make a very pleasing slurp noise when he drinks the fresh water.
I was about to make a slurping noise with my drink, and then I realised that would just be incredibly obnoxious.
Just a little.
Or you're just, you know, demonstrating a point.
Or just obnoxious, one of the two.
Oh,
An obnoxious point. Yum. Right. Okay.
well,
what do I
that's
do now?
annoying. The boxes are exactly the tiniest bit too big to fit to there, so
Not if you put them
you
in
can fit like
sideways.
a couple of the smaller ones there.
Wow, that's ever so slightly less efficient than it was before.
Yeah, I was hoping they would fit more, but they don't, so these shelves kinda suck.
Oh, these are done.
Oh, wait, there's different types. Apparently.
These are done. Oh, Ebenezer done.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
And Chris, you can make your favorite joke again. There's a crate coming.
Everything's hinging on me.
How dare you?
Should I not do the joke? I'll keep a lid on it.
Yeah, it didn't get away though. That would have been the great escape. Ah!
Something about the fact that that joke was interrupted by a little bit of lag made it funny.
I fell it again.
No! I advise you to stop doing that.
I'm trying. That was the song I had to do for my grade 1 drum exam.
Ooh, oh, it's got that nice marching rhythm. Yeah, that makes sense. Ah! There's no space.
Cheap! Cheap!
What?
Cheap friend.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't water the
this
plant.
one's the big one.
Package.
Thank you.
Package.
Thank you for gift. Food pile.
Achievement unlocked. The renovator. Wait, hang on. Does that mean
Oh,
we've got
shark's
everything?
coming. Shark fucked off.
Okay.
Okay, this is a much more. This is a slightly better set of shelving.
Now, God, Johnny.
Rico,
Come on,
It's
I'm
literally
not-
just
not-
up here,
You-
watering plants.
you know
You
what
come
you
here.
have to do.
On the eve of Johnny's birthday.
Rico, you know what you have to do. And then you get shot.
He does. Michael Ironside's supposed to be. Oh, Chibi's trying to take the crate.
Oh,
Well, ain't that great?
now you do the joke.
I can't do it when people expect. That's no fun, is it? Eaves. Then
Didn't
I'll
realize that
misread
joke
the
was
sign
about
and
being
thought it-
funny.
What do you think the
I
sign
thought the
said?
sign just said pain hole. I was like, all right, guys.
So I asked whether or not.
Also that, I guess.
I
I
thought it
asked
just said
whether-
pain hole, and I'm like, guys.
No, not pain. Hi, Kiro.
I mean, it's also the pain hole, because if you fall down there, then you're gonna get eaten by the
Oh
shark.
God, yes. Got a point. Ow! And you get hit in the head with the propeller. Ow.
It is also the pain hole. It's mostly the pain hole, but you know.
I was just wondering whether or not paint hole was a description or an instruction.
I mean, it's a description because it's the hole where we get paint from.
Why are there 20 palm leaves just floating on the water?
That might have
no.
been me.
Well, I've just caught your.
Turn them into rope.
I've just caught 40 palm leaves. You're welcome.
They were annoying me.
Yeah, okay, I'll just turn them all into rope. That's fine.
Yeah.
Island,
It's done.
island slightly to the left, front and left.
We now have 29 rope.
Oh my god, the engines eat so much wood.
We're on a rope to nowhere.
Okay, so I think these ones here will be food, like top cook, bottom not. Yeah, that makes sense.
No,
What?
but you make a
A
system. and
bottom,
just
a bottom.
tell
I've heard of a
them
top
to-
knot. I've not heard of a bottom knot.
We'll figure it out. Just
Oh wait, no,
make the
you
thing.
should keep raw food at the raw food at the bottom, cooked at the top.
Oh,
Look at this
wait, what did
mess.
I lose? I lost them.
For
What is
God's, I left the battery on.
No!
What did I?
Now we'll never know. Now we'll never be able to get CFAX.
Okay, I left the bat. I made another battery.
Oh, an island. Ooh, a shoe. Anything fun on the island? Just looks like an island.
What's the box for cooked food?
Oh, we are travelling fast, aren't we? My word.
The ones they've got the tiny boxes as
What?
well. This is gonna be. These will be all the food ones. I've not moved anything yet. Still
Okay.
figuring out a path.
Oh, my inventory's full. Okay. Oh, that was... Yeah.
No, I'm
It's
just
because all the
shifting
boxes
everything
are
around.
everywhere. Wow.
Ah, he's coming in. I can see him. He's oh, he went. He didn't.
Hmm?
Shark was swimming dangerously close. Oh my god, the lag is
We
strong.
going to the island? Because then we need to turn a little bit.
I assumed no, because we just continue to need wood.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Ooh. Oh, God, no! I tried to pick up a barrel, but I sat in the sofa instead.
It happens to the best of us, Chris.
Yeah. Oh, God, crate. Well, that's gone. Bye, crate.
Great balls of fire.
Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Banana.
Eh,
Banana.
Banana.
Bum, bum.
Ah, shark, shark, shark!
Shark? Is there a shark?
Shark was just doing something, but he's gone now. I
There
don't
was a
know what
shark.
happened. Sometimes he goes through the boat.
There was a
does.
I
shark
think
here.
that's what happened.
He's gone now.
Shark does what they wish.
Wish they didn't.
I need an adventurous individual to get ready to hop onto that raft.
Do we need the blueprints for the engine and the steering wheel anymore?
No. No, sir.
More littering. I will clear now. my
I
inventory.
just threw a dead car battery in the ocean, so yeah. Adventurer Chris, adventure achieved. Get ready.
Just trying to make space in my inventory for stuff. I'm just gonna shove stuff.
Yeah,
in
same. I don't have a lot of space. Hold on, let me just
Whatever.
fucking
Dog can sort
dump
that out.
some. I'll take it out later.
Thanks. I just picked it up from here.
Oh, that's everything.
There's a recipe for fruit compote.
I'm gonna leave the game for a minute and just join again.
No, once you leave, you're never coming back.
Oh well, I'm playing Microsoft PowerPoint over here.
That's not ideal.
Well, it's Turing complete, so people have made Turing machines in PowerPoint.
Just because something can happen in PowerPoint doesn't mean it should, you know?
Yep, yeah, that's fair.
That's fine.
That is understandable. I need
You know
water.
what? You're right. I have a need for speed.
A need for cheese.
Downstream.
Well, a bendy dam wouldn't be very useful, would it? Why am I carrying a single beet? Well, let's cook it.
Did you drop
Cook
the
those
beat?
beets.
We have so much plastic.
Drop the beet.
Yeah, what are we doing with plastic? I don't know.
What can you make with plastic? Let's see what we can make.
I think you make like decorative flowers and stuff. That could be used for it.
No, flowers need flowers and clay.
Or
No
shelves. You can make more shelves.
No, but only the ugly ones need plastic.
I mean, I think I just said something about plastic, really. Johnny!
I am dying of thirst, I didn't.
Oh, it's an island. We're about to hit it.
It's okay. I'm sure the captain will save us.
Yes.
Okay,
there we are.
Captain is dealing with a loading bar at the moment.
Oh,
I'll just do that.
Keeve, you're temporary captain. Save us.
Okay,
We're We're on this island now. I just
Yep.
put down the anchor. Might be something useful here. Who knows?
turn off the engines.
How do you do that?
Turn off the
Oh,
engines.
no, it was already off.
I need to eat something.
They're both off?
It's resolutely stuck in my head now. For which I blame Lewis,
And
despite the fact that I was the one who originally made reference to it.
I don't know how we get up here. I think
I'm
from the
at the
second
top.
floor you can get up. Here's the fucking stairs again. There it is.
You can just walk up a log. There's nothing here. This is a very boring island. Can I make an axe?
Yes.
Need more stone and wood.
Oh, there's loads of stone in the box and wood.
Yeah, I put a bunch away.
You make everything.
Ah!
There's a chest here. I had to
Oh my
throw away
God.
one piece of rope.
the frames, they've been returned to me.
Hooray! A
For now.
Our
frame!
own tree is also done, I believe.
I don't know where anything is now. Why did that happen? Okay. Axe and my.
I smell a shark.
Is it you?
No.
Well, that's just rude, frankly.
There he is. Perish!
Also, we grew a tree on the top of our raft and then just left it there.
We did.
Yeah, that's why I was saying our tree is done. You can cut that one down too. And plant
A mortar
some
Face
welland?
me in combat.
I found a patch of mortar wellens.
Oh, shark's dead. Everyone get in the water right now.
Hooray!
I'm depositing stuff and then getting in the water, Captain.
Oh yeah, Jib, you are relieved of captain duties.
Good.
Are you
Exo
relieved?
Cheeb is no longer has the helm.
Some scar,
Ideally, metal ore is what we need, so check the walls.
clay, clam. Ooh, metal ore. I'm drowning.
Well, don't do that. That's stupid.
One of those things just doesn't belong here.
And more metal. You're stealing my metal ore, how dare you?
It's we're part of a team.
Ow!
We need more clay if there's lots of clay.
Why
Swim
didn't you harvest the
away.
shark?
I now need to make
The
a
shark
hook.
has been harvested.
I'll just make underwater.
Yeah, I
That's
got
fine.
all his meaty goodness.
Oh, you keep stealing things when I'm making things.
Play,
Recipe: fish stew.
play,
You gonna do what to me?
and
Oh, well, keep up this attitude, and you'll see exactly.
I don't like this captain.
well, too bad you're stuck with him now.
Do we have the recipe for fish stew already?
Yes.
Almost certainly yes.
Okay, so I don't need to grab them.
Yeah, I just threw away the recipe for fruit compote for the same reason. Because we already had the recipe for fish stew.
Fish stew.
What?
Get
Hold on,
high.
Chris. That doesn't make sense.
It makes perfect sense. What are you talking about?
So, how dare you?
I don't like this first. I was about to say this first mate. This
can
Chibi's not
pick up
first
the
mate. Johnny
copper.
is the
There's
first mate.
just copper floating
Yeah,
to the
come on.
surface.
We
now.
all know.
I'll take it.
We all know Johnny Rico's first mate.
Thank you for
Johnny.
picking up my copper.
Johnny. Why'd your mama call you that? No one knows that song. I don't know why I even bothered.
What is floating? Copper. Ooh.
Yeah, that was my copper. I couldn't hold it.
It was floating on the ocean, so finders keepers.
I mean, you can take the fucking copper. I don't know.
Yes. Okay, Dark. What's your magic sorting system?
Whatever fits them. This is just palm leaves, plastic, and rope. That's stuff. And these ones will be, one will be metal and one will be whatever.
No. Now I need to figure out what the thing is again.
I think due
Right,
to the
one-
way that Discord's noise monitoring works,
Yeah,
when I
top one
whistle,
will
you
be
can't
just
hear it,
whatever.
but the stream can.
Excess stuff. So, quickly
I
running
do
out
have
of
the
space.
coconut.
Oh, you've made that shelf. Or that drawer.
Hmm?
All of the other drawers are clearly organized, and then there's one that you just shove stuff in. This is where the stuff goes.
What is
All
the
the
stuff
chewing
Well, we
called?
gum
could have
and
just
string.
one that's planks, because that shouldn't do if you like quickly.
We either have 10,000 or no planks, and that's it. There's no in between.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
fine.
much.
Which one is the stuff box, Chris? I need
I
the
don't know.
stuff box.
Snuff box?
The stuff box.
Want some
For
snuff?
stuff. For dumb stuff. I need to
Top-
deposit the
top one
shark
here.
at somewhere.
The top one.
There's a shark man waiting.
I need to deposit these seeds in the seed box.
Got a bunch of minerals and such, which are probably going to go up here. Someone's
And
already in
I'm
there, so
gonna
I'll harvest these
Need
potatoes.
some clay to
alright.
make some more flowers.
No, that's fine. I'm just livid, it's fine.
I live it.
Oh, I made 2 bloody bottles.
Sitting on the wall.
Do you know what, Chris? Because I inconvenienced you, have a water bottle.
Ooh. Thank you.
Oh, I like these chests. They seem to automatically sort themselves. Or is there a
Well-
sort function that I've just completely missed somewhere?
Or is it that I just
Ooh.
sorted it out?
Thank you. That's gonna- that's about it.
Oh.
What else did?
I can equip a tank for more air, but it has a major downside.
What's that?
I
Tanks
can't
are
wear
heavy.
my shark. I can't wear my shark head.
No, then you're not you. You're not you
I
when you're
know.
wearing your scuba tank.
Have
Have
a
a Snickers. How dare you? Frankly, how dare you?
Okay,
Right,
I
could
think we
someone
can leave.
Yeah,
Where's
could
the
someone
catfish?
activate the engine?
Where'd the catfish go?
I'm first
Oh, I picked them
wearing
up.
the
I was going to
anchor,
cook them.
Yeah,
activating the engine,
we can make
engine
2 meals out of
activated.
him.
Oh, okay, I'll give it back.
Yeah.
Bleh.
Okay. Yeah, he's 2 meals worth. Yeah, so all cooked meals are on the top right little crack.
Other direction.
Which direction?
Wait, no, that's the right direction. Why are we going backwards?
Maybe they were going the opposite ways.
Well, one of
there's
them isn't
nothing.
on.
Maybe because we were getting
Nixon.
turned by the island. I need to drink water.
Water is important to survive.
Arguably.
What's a blee, and how do you argue?
Shut up, Chris.
Okay!
You're right there. Ah, there. You look like it looked like you were doing like a post-apocalyptic cosplay or something.
Oh, is that what it looks like?
It-
What does
it-
it look like?
It just looks like you've got a ball on your mouth. That one?
Wow, yeah. That is very much Mad Max. I'll hang on to that for when we do some deep sea diving. Right, you know the drill, back to collecting every plank of wood on the ocean.
I don't know. We need.
The usual.
Ow.
You.
We're both doing the same thing.
Yeah, there. I had some black. So.
That's fine. I mean, it's not fine.
I mean, but
I'm
what if it is
incensed.
fine?
But that doesn't at least mean I smell nice.
I was waiting for it. I was like, where's the incense pun?
Oh no, I'm predictable.
Oh, different.
Who'd have thought?
Yes,
Everybody.
It still
That's
is
the
trees. That's a
Definition of
different
predictable, I guess.
Translation from what Cheap said. We haven't ravaged the biodiversity of that world yet.
height. Listen.
Arr.
Earl.
Wait, we got a calendar.
Yeah, we.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. We don't have
Yeah,
a
the first
calendar.
month of the year is Yarnuary.
Because the calendar is just a day, so many days survive. Are we going to that island or no?
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I'm learning how the bottle works.
I assumed no.
Okay. I'm always asking, so just.
How does a
tell
bottle
me,
work, Chris?
How does a bottle work, Chris?
Very hard.
That doesn't answer the question first.
It works very hard.
Oh, okay. He made a funny. Who broke
Yeah.
this paddle?
You know I've made a
Yeah.
funny when it takes several minutes for people to realise.
I was gonna go kill him, but I was hungry and thirsty at the exact same time.
So kill the shark and get meat from the shark.
Did we get meat from the shark? Is that anywhere, or is
I
that
did.
even stuck on the fire?
I put
It's
it
all
in a box somewhere. Nope, I'll come back.
I killed our tree.
Shark meat. Ooh-ah.
Oi!
So many barrels coming.
I think
Wait,
Johnny 2
Did
is...
we only get one shark meat from the whole shark?
Oh, that was lag. My
I
word.
just put 2 more on the thing.
Oh, we can make that into proper food.
Okay, there's a big island in front of us, but I can only see it when I turn slightly to the left.
Yeah, your periphery.
Oh
is
yeah,
okay.
there's a tower up there.
I missed both barrels. That's
Wait,
so
no way.
embarrassing.
No way, that's the place we're going to.
Actually, there's quite a
Pretty
few
sure we
towers.
can make more
This
meals
looks
if we
important.
actually cook the shark properly.
Yeah. Yeah, this might be it, actually.
Nice.
620 meters away.
Oh, 620, my word.
Got some raw beets.
3 crates? Hot dog.
3 crates of hot dogs? That's quite a lot.
Look forward. Cheap. Help me.
I will try, but
this is
I've
far
been
too many
very
crates for
bad
one
at
man.
getting
I guess
crates.
while it's raining, might as well plant some stuff in the shoes.
Okay, I got a
This is too many
crate.
crates for one man.
What a sentence.
And also, my lag.
Fine.
Well, that's one way to do it. Oh, there's another crate coming to the front of the.
Thought I'd join in.
Chris is learning from me well.
Not good.
Is it raining? It's still raining, so harvest and plant as quickly as possible. We have many potatoes.
Potato.
Let's go
Tomatoes.
toe to toe.
Topato?
You think you can go toe to toe with me, Sonny?
Yes.
Topato?
I don't know what you're not understanding here, Jib. It's perfectly sensible.
No, give me this. Don't throw it on the floor.
Hi.
Hello.
Wow, this is a very tall island.
Yeah, there's a lot going
Yeah,
on.
how the fuck am I gonna get up there?
I'm just putting a lot of my stuff away. Probably gonna need a decent amount of room.
Holy crap.
Ew. More barrels
Um,
coming. Not crates, but barrels. I see 4 barrels.
Girls.
I don't... Yeah, there's no
4
beach. How do we get
barrels.
up there?
We climb, probably.
Beach.
Shark bait. Ooh-ha-ha.
No, the barrels.
Listen, life's too short to stop for 1 barrel.
It's 2 barrels.
Oh my god! Stop life,
fuck.
quick!
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
No, the 2 barrels got away from me.
No! You didn't stop life quickly enough.
At least they're together. Why did I need a circuit board for a steering wheel?
Because it's a wheel, so it goes in a circuit.
I'm
God, this
annoyed
island's
that
huge.
that makes sense.
No, wait, hold on. Wool planks and boxes.
I'm trying to, like, steer us
So
around
cool.
until we can find a beach. There's no beach! It's just more cliffs!
More rock. There might be an inlet.
Maybe we can climb up
This is just cliff.
here.
We're all
Maybe
going on.
maybe that little gap there is somewhere we actually need to go
Yeah.
on Well, I say put, swim. Yeah,
further.
looks like that little
Uh,
gap we can get through as people.
Okay, wait.
Maybe.
Okay, so shall I turn into that?
Time to become as goats. Hi, Ragdoll.
Maybe?
Oh, wait, you've been here since the beginning.
Yeah, turn towards that one.
Johnny! Not even Johnny, just crops. This Johnny is, I think, is not doing well.
You need to build more furniture. I have
Well,
too much
therefore, they
wood.
don't have any limbs. But... Oh, we're all going on a Johnny holiday.
Where the potatoes go? There. And the potato box.
And a tomato. And a Lucia.
Right.
Oh my god, the engine. Keeping these engines going is ruining my wood. I had over 40 wood, and I have 2 left.
Only you could burn palm leaves.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
I mean, if we just get more trees going on the fucking... We have so many tree seeds.
Oh yeah, we have a
Just
tree.
make more crop plots. Then it will be fine.
Oh, yeah, that's probably a good idea, isn't it?
Drop anchor.
Dranker!
Turn the engines
Swam
off.
time!
Save the wood.
Save the cheerleader, save the wood.
Are you sure you want to do that, Chris?
Nope.
Hey,
Next question. Oh, looks
Okay.
pretty.
What?
And water before you jump out.
What?
Don't
Yeah, I've
forget
got a
food
bottle.
and water for the journey.
Oh, yeah,
Ow,
food.
Shark
shark.
right there
I
eating the
have
shark.
I have both. I have watermelon.
Yeah, watermelon.
Oh, there's like a trail. There's signs. Looks kind of cool.
6.
You fishy bitch.
What does this say? Watch out for bears. Oh dear. That doesn't sound good.
Oh,
That
maybe
is
Wild
it's
berries?
fair, I guess.
I found wild berries, which are key
Yeah, I want
items.
to use-
Okay, interesting.
Oh, like the wrench and stuff from the
guess so.
coming. Look,
I guess this is a legacy dungeon, as it were.
okay.
I'm going on the bear hike. I don't have a weapon. Oh, I have an axe. It's probably not helpful though.
It's not a
No,
weapon, unfortunately, in this game.
not weapon.
Okay, I'll build a weapon then.
Chris, how dare you think that an axe is a weapon?
I need a
I know. I have a wooden spear. That's good. That's fine. Wow, there's lots of ways to go. Oh god, is Elden Ring again? Torrent,
No,
where
sure.
are you?
Okay.
I need you.
Who
I
changed the name of the
see-
sharks?
What?
Hmm?
Oh, more wild berries.
Cheeb.
What? What did I do?
Why do the sharks now say accidental uwu, Cheeb is cool uwu?
That was not me. I can assure you that.
Oh, I found some lockers and a desk.
Who's uwu'd the
Bear
sharks?
stash.
Little
I found
did you know that was me!
I found Bruno's saw
was
and a bear. Run away!
Really?
I'm gonna run away from
I'm
this bear.
coming. You
I think
went
that's
up
a
the
sensible
trail,
thing
right?
to
I'm
do.
coming.
Okay.
Oh god!
Food. I have water.
Running into the bear cave from the bear is probably not a good idea, but this is what I'm doing.
Is it just straight through that route?
Lots of mushrooms. Juke. There's a lot of piles of dirt here that we could dig up if I had a shovel, but I don't, so I'm just going to pick up mushrooms and run away from the bear.
Which way did you go? I'm at the thing. I'm
Away
at
from
a
Oh, the bear wasn't chasing me. Oh,
sure.
God, he's
relay
now.
station
That's right.
2, relay station 4. Which one are you at? Which way did you
Relay
go?
station? What?
Yeah, there's a sign here.
Oh, yeah, I see a sign. I'm going to head towards 2... Ah! I'm trying not to be
What does
killed
that
by this bear.
Okay.
Need to zigzag. Jump. Oh, God, no, this is not going well.
I'll head to relay station 4.
Hi.
Oh, that's... Hi! How are you?
Not well. All things
Ow.
considered, could be going better.
Fire a bear. Okay. So where are we
I only
going?
had a bow.
I have a bow.
No, help! I'm.
Oh, stop eating the ship.
Stabbed it a few times. Ah, dodge ya. Take that, Vort of the Boreal Valley. Oh, okay, that's a weird hitbox. Running away.
Ow. I'm gonna fucking die.
Sorry, Burial Valley. That was just given to me and I ignored it. What's
Yeah,
this?
it
It's a
certainly
note.
was. I'm
It's another.
incapacitated.
There's another
Someone
note.
save me from the bear, please.
There's some ritual. Oh, I found Johnny's family. Hi.
Johnny's family.
I found Johnny's family. This bear is chasing me up here, so if I wait for it to get up here, then I can just hop down
Also,
here
how
and
are
it'll
you
be
gonna get me
confused.
back to the fucking thing? Because the boat is very far away.
It's fine, I can do it.
Ow.
Or did you two go left or right?
Don't worry, it's fine.
Ah, I see.
We're all going on a... There's a bear back there, so be careful.
I see
Be
him.
careful. Funny.
Haha.
Sounds
Press
very
E
bad.
to find a bed. So yeah, so if you see...
killed it.
Oh, no, well, to be fair, we did most of the work.
I killed
Yeah.
it. I did all the work.
Well, say hello to
Where did you
Johnny's
go?
family.
Oh, the direction of the. Oh, hey.
Just keep heading up, you'll find it. Well, you won't because it's big, but you might. You might.
You know, for a bear, that gave incredibly little.
Barely anything.
Haha.
Ah.
I'm
On
glad
Should give you-
fire, Chris.
I'm glad
That should
someone
give you
took that
pause for
joke.
thought.
Haha. So many good jokes by Chris
Hello, Shark.
today.
So they went that way. I'm taking this way. Because there is
Oh God,
stuff
Shark!
over
Yep,
there.
that's Shark.
That very nearly killed me.
What's this?
Signs
Ranger
say dark.
station, relay station. Relay station,
Where
relay
is it?
station.
Do you want
The
to?
ranger
Does the
station
sofa
on the
count?
right.
Sofa
Let's go
does
to the
not count.
ranger station. 'Cause that's... Yeah, let's go ranger station this way.
What's up? Oh, there's stuff over there.
We're
Can we
all
get to that one?
going on.
Let's go to the ranger station. Find out where that is.
Yeah.
Kiro is slow
I mean,
tapping.
none
I
of this,
appreciate it.
none of the like trees or anything around here seemed like.
I was trying to think of something
harvested
with
at all,
cub. Couldn't think of anything with cub.
Bear.
so-
Can I lay down in a bed to get health back? Does that how that work?
let me.
Also, they fixed the shark bug.
Ow.
That's good. Hello.
Hi.
Gonna cook some fish.
Ow.
Yeah, we did it.
Can we make Shark
Take your
bait?
damn arrows back.
Take some fish with me. Lots of fish. Eat the fish.
Oh, I have 2 of your arrows. Here you go.
Cool.
There you go. Getting dark. Oh, I forgot to make a headlamp. I was gonna do that.
Ranger station this way.
What's this? Henry stuff. Keep out. Is the thing.
It's pronounced Henri. Johnny!
Baby.
Eating all our potatoes on it.
Range station. This way.
Just gonna harvest them all. Then you have nothing to eat. Screw you, bird.
Okay, let's go back to the island again, I guess.
Back we go!
And hopefully
Whee!
not get eaten by the shark before I get there, yay!
Would be advantageous.
If you go to the left, then you can just walk along the.
Dark.
Wait, yes.
Climb the mountain with me.
Where are you?
Aw.
Have you gone to the left?
Oh God, I'm getting attacked by a shark.
I followed
Yes.
to the ranger station. Dark.
My eyes!
Wow,
I
you're
think
just
I
waiting for
found
us.
where the Incredible Hulk was created.
It's so
What
yellow.
are you doing up there?
Uh-oh.
This
Don't
is
die.
not the thing to be doing with lag, but I'm doing it anyway.
This is not the thing to be
Don't
doing when I'm
fall
one
in
hit
slap.
from death.
Yeah, I figured
There
that
we
much
go.
out.
Hooray! Success.
First, let's stick
Because
together.
not only does it hurt you a bit, it slows you down so you can't make the next jump.
Buddy
I am
system.
incapacitated.
Well, we're now the main team.
What? Damn it.
Cool, great.
Is there
Ah,
armor in this
I
game?
found it.
Thank you, Kira.
Uh,
Ooh.
it looked like there was a bridge we could lower down here.
Yeah, there's over the ravine that we came in.
Which one are we doing?
I don't know. The
Oh, there's the
bridges.
sign.
Oh, the bridge is on the other
got up here.
side.
So, ooh,
Okay.
shiny things.
Which
Right,
way do you want to go?
Where is the actual...
Should we go back to? Should we go find Johnny's family again?
I don't know which way Johnny's family is.
I
Wait,
think it was
do you
up
have the
here.
material to build a bed right now?
Oh,
Oh
there's
yeah,
a
can we
question.
just build things on the island?
I've no idea.
Bed.
Uh,
Which bit's the bed? And there's the bed.
no, just platforms, I guess.
No, I need palm. No, I have nothing to build a bed.
Oh no, hang on, we do it here, don't we?
Wait, are you just
where
on
is-
the boat? Are you?
No,
No, we're on the island now.
I- I need to figure out how to get back down
we're in bed.
without dying. Ship's over there, right? I ain't
Where's
looking right now.
where under what category is bed?
It's under the category of other.
Oh, I
It's
see.
10 palm leaves and
Yes.
some other stuff and things.
Yes.
Yeah, palm leaves. If I get palm leaves, are 3
Oh,
nails.
this is Johnny's family. Hello.
Yes. Yeah, Johnny's family. Nice.
Why does it say use? What am I using?
Okay, no, that is death. Oh,
There's a bunch of notes. Tiny little
What did I
murderer.
use?
Chibi, what did you do?
Is full damage from
What did
jumping in the
I
ocean
use?
a thing?
Not enough boats.
Can we
for
jump
us
into the
all.
water safely? Is that an option?
I don't know. You'll find out.
If I find out, you'll have to come and get Lewis and me.
Cool.
This
What
is
did I
safe right now.
use?
What use?
Because
I-
unfortunately, we can't cut off any of these trees to get blooming
it's-
palm leaves and stuff.
This was highlighted for me and it said use and I clicked it and I didn't know what it did, but I clearly did something.
Oh,
Think it dropped its arms? I don't know.
we got a
Yeah,
light
the
bulb.
radioactive platforming section was not the section.
Bees?
Bees.
Bees.
I think we should let's explore for some more.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some piano music. That's nice. This is a drop. We should probably
Where the
just go
heck
down
are we?
there. Is
I
there a way
don't
down
know,
here?
I wish you could
I've
draw a
gone,
map.
I've gone further down the island.
I feel like there was a bridge sort of like over on the other island. So if we can find a way to get to the other island,
I don't know, it looks like there might be something there.
I think we should go down.
I'm just trying
again.
to find back to the bed.
Well, now I've lost Chris.
Yeah, I
where-
was just about to
there's a
say
bear.
I've lost you. Oh, there you are. Okay, back down, back down.
Yep,
Hello.
I'm getting chased by a bear, and I've got Lewis on my shoulder.
Oh, good.
Yep.
I don't know.
Well, it's going to
where
be fun if you die because we have no idea where you are.
Yeah. Turns out this island is big.
Yeah, I think we should go through. Yeah.
Ha! I can climb down cliffs. Bears cannot.
That's what. Yeah, I tried to trick it by. That's a bear.
Ah,
No!
bear,
I found the
bear,
way to the
bear, 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 Chris bear, Chris
Ah,
bear, Chris
found my
bear. Ah,
I am glad you found my bear, because I don't.
I'm incapacitated again.
So am I. Hey,
Oh.
Dark. You might have some work to do.
I'm okay.
Bears
I'm
are
gonna grab
hard.
the supplies to make a bed, and I'm going to bring a bed with us.
Well, there is also a bear here, so maybe you should also prepare for that.
Bear isn't too
Welcome to the Dalu Chip Snips podcast.
Oh, the shark's on the. We got here just now, and the shark immediately goes on the boat. Get off
The
the boat.
Chip Snip. The Chip Snipsis.
Shark stole it. But
Prepare for the bear. We did not prepare. We
what do we
died.
need? We need part. Okay.
We
well,
absolutely
there's a
did not
use for all those
prepare.
palm leaves we've got. We can make small beds. Wait.
What happens if you surrender and despawn?
Let's
Or
just,
respawn?
I think you lose everything.
Right. That's mainly just a
I'm
water
just gonna
bottle for me.
deconstruct the other bed because we don't use it anymore.
I mean,
Right,
that's also
You ready, Lewis? Okay. Where are you two? Where did you go?
We went sort of in the ravine, as it were. So you
On-
can go up the trail, or you can go left in between the two
When it forks, right or left? Or
left.
just do straight? Okay, left. Were you following the signs?
Vaguely. We're down from Johnny's family.
Hey, I know what I'm also gonna do. I'm gonna make a headlight so we can see in the dark.
I mean, you're just gonna be able to see what's killing you. It's like,
But that seems kind of useful.
is there a way to recover health in this game other than waiting?
Not yet.
Hmm.
There might be like potions and stuff later, or like tonics or something. I don't know.
Just a type of food that
But
would recover
nothing
health would be
that
nice.
we found, I think.
The item, but we haven't got the recipe for it.
I'm just gonna play some Pokemon.
Pokemon. Go
Right,
back.
I'm kitted out and good to go again, Doc.
Just quickly making this right. I've got that. Oop. That goes back in there. This goes back in here. Why is there random plastic in here? Whatever.
Look,
Let's go.
it's food.
Well, okay, I should replenish my other thing quickly.
Sharks behind us, so so you might want to swim backwards for a bit.
So is everybody looking forward to Eurovision?
Sharks.
I'm always looking
Whatever, he
forward to
doesn't get that.
Eurovision.
I've never seen Eurovision. I've never watched it.
How dare you?
Oh,
Tenaciously.
I mean, I don't I have the tradition of going into Eurovision completely blind, which I think is the best way to experience it. And just be
You mean with your eyes closed?
overwhelmed by everything.
I mean,
And
I
also
don't.
try not to die from every single strobe light
Sharks-
that has ever
Sharks
existed
coming for
on
you.
planet Earth.
There's only two things I know about this year's Eurovision. The first is that apparently, I can't remember what country it is. Is it Sweden? Is the Rasmus? Or I can't remember what country it is. It's a band that I remember from my youth because they did a song called "In the Shadows."
I believe in a thing called love. Just to the Oh wait, that's the darkness.
That's
not
the darkness,
Rasmus.
yeah.
The Rasmus is like a.
I've
like
been
a-
watching.
like a-
I've been waiting in the shadows.
Yeah, I
Yeah, that.
remember them. I cannot think like what type of music they do.
Oh my God.
Emo, I guess.
It was
Yeah.
Sort of pop
Do you
emo.
know what it was? It was early 2000s music, is what it
Okay,
was.
so
Yes, that is the most accurate description you can
Right.
get.
so you guys went left.
Dun, dun, ba, dun, ba, dun,
Um,
dun, dun, dun.
Were you going towards any signs in particular, like ranger stations?
We were just going between two very high areas, so it was like a ravine sort of thing. And we were just walking through there, and then there was a bear.
This island is nothing but high
I think
places to
we
walk.
were gonna. Were we going in
There
the
was a bear where
direction of
we
Ranger
were?
Station 2?
Also,
Oh no.
No. It's
oh,
like
bees! What the fuck?
if you see like the
Do we need, like, a
sign, you
jar
can
or
like
something
go
to catch?
forward to certain ranger stations, and you
I tell you
can
what,
go
I got bitten a
backwards.
bunch by that shark,
but we
so I
went
don't want to go
left.
near the bee.
That's fair.
Because we're like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they must have gone by the ranger station if they went up towards that.
Wait, did you encounter a large pool of radioactive goo?
No.
No.
Well,
We're not that far away from the entrance.
Ow.
Oh, the fucking bear's back.
We're
'Cause you've
near
gone
a
the wrong way.
bear.
You go through the broken fence, you go up a bit,
Yeah.
and then you go left.
Die bear.
When you see the sign, instead of going forward towards the destination or backwards towards the destination, you go left. And if you
Fine.
go up, you see a scarecrow family, which is Johnny's family. And if you go down there, that's where we are, and there's also a bear there. That's the most
Well, this-
accurate I can get.
That's pretty good. Problem is we went in a loop to get where we are.
This
So we're not actually that far away from the entrance, but it's not entirely clear how we got there from the entrance.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's not exactly clear.
You go to the first
Oh,
sign
hey,
you
there's a
come
bear.
across when you go through the gate. Like you've gotten on the island, gone through the gate, first signpost you see.
And go where from then?
Then you go left into the direction where none of the things are pointing. And then there is a
Oh.
bit that's more up, and that's where
Why
Johnny's
did you go a
family is.
direction where nothing was pointing?
Because we wanted to
Because
get
Chris
to the.
is like that, okay?
No, I was trying to work out to see if there was a way to get to the other side of the island.
So it's not
There was a
that
big
one.
ravine in the way, so it
Should
made
have
sense to
been
not go
one
up.
over here. No, left is the way towards stuff. That's the direction of the ranger station and everything.
I don't. It's
See,
not
that's
the
why.
direction where the things are pointing.
So the direction they went pointing down here.
I'm guessing that's the only direction that
Did
it's
you go
not.
down a slope?
Did we?
Ultimately, no, but we did get down a slope because we went up a slope first.
Bear,
I think I am looking at a
bear
bear.
and bees.
Okay, we
So that
didn't
should-
come across bees. We did come across a bear.
So,
Your
so they're not here.
directions make absolutely no sense then.
You come in through the ravine, you go in through the broken fence, you head
Yeah.
up the hill, and then at the first opportunity you head left and travel between the two big areas. So there's like sheer cliff faces either side of you. And that's it. That's all I can say.
It's this way then? I guess it's this way. No, that's the way we.
Sure. Oh my
Can
god, can the
I-
internet please do its job?
I have no idea where you are. Absolutely none.
Did you guys come across a tent that said Henry's stuff keep out?
No.
I did find Henry's axe, I think. But that was on a previous trip, so it's not particularly relevant to the. Well, that's not
no,
far away.
it's
from
not.
Christ.
Don't mention it then.
It's,
We came
If
across
it's
a
not relevant,
scarecrow
don't
family.
mention
Right, let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back. Let's go back to the. To be honest, I've forgotten how to get back to that.
It's this way, I think. No, that's the bear and the bees. That's this way.
Oh, I can
That's towards the
unstuck
range
myself. I can unstuck myself and I can teleport to a safe location.
You can what now?
I'm now on a beach. That doesn't help anymore.
Hmm.
Am I dying from thirst? I mean, I don't have any health to die, so.
That
it
doesn't
have
help.
no
I'm now
They-
on the beach.
They
I
didn't
don't
find
know
the
where
tent,
anything
so I
is.
guess it's nowhere near here.
They went up between cliff faces. What on earth?
Over here maybe? No, that's kind of it. Woo.
Right. Where have you gone, Doc?
Just down the cliff. I'm trying to figure out where they are then. 'Cause that's further that way.
Did I move?
Yeah, my thirst and hunger's going down, but the only effect those things have is to reduce my health, which is already at 0.
This
I
way?
think I'm now in the ocean.
I guess
and
this
drowning.
way.
So I guess when I get revived, I have to very quickly eat drink.
This is
Unless when all the meters
this
reach
is
0,
the
it's game
closest
over.
thing I can guess to what they said.
I mean, I can see
Oh.
the bridge that I want to lower.
And I am dying, and
I
I'm
am
waiting
now dying somewhere else, so that's
in
great.
the shadows.
I think you two are
Of
just gonna
two
have to
cliffs.
die. And you'll
Look,
have to
it's
come
not
trip
our fault
back
that you're
to where you are.
incompetent at finding us.
Not our fault. You'll be
Have you
dead.
come across a beach yet? Because that's where I am
No.
now.
Yeah,
And that
Chib,
doesn't help.
if you can find Chib at a beach, which let's face it, will probably be more easy to find because it's at least on the coast, then Chib could at least probably guide you to me. So
'Cause we are literally.
Can we-
This is back at the start.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go just see if my internet's acting up because I'm just dropping constantly. One sec.
I'm gonna open up the stream and see if I can figure out where the heck they are.
I can't unstuck again. Maybe that will help. I'm now on the raft.
Yay!
I have unstuck myself to the raft.
How do you do
Okay.
that? How do you unstuck?
It became an option for me above world saved. You have to, like, on
Oh yeah.
the screen, unstuck.
Teleport to a safe location.
You don't
Okay, I'm on a
lose
beach.
anything.
I'm on the beach. So one more step and then we'll get to the boat.
If you wait long enough, you'll get stuck again, and you can
We'll get there.
unstuck back to the raft.
I have no idea where that beach is.
I mean, it's fine. When Chris gets stuck again, he can unstuck to the raft. But I'm now on the raft, still unconscious, but I'm on the raft.
Jeez, and into the ocean you go.
Please don't throw me in the
Oh,
ocean.
actually, no. Incidentally, into the ocean we go. There we go. Okay.
Don't drop me in the ocean.
I fell in the ocean. You went with me.
What?
Okay.
What? Hi?
Okay, Chief is safe. Where's Chris? Are you back?
Hi?
Where are you?
Who's carrying me?
No one?
Unless Lewis is scary.
This isn't
Hello.
back.
Lewis, are you carrying me?
Yes. Sorry. I
Okay,
forgot to
right,
unmute
okay.
myself.
That's
I was
fine. I just thought it was like an NPC who's like stealing me or something.
Yeah, we got you now.
Doc, do you remember there was like a three-way crossing and there was a llama walking around in...
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to I took like a direction away from that deer and I managed to find the beach.
Okay.
I'm gonna head in the direction of the ranger station because I know where that is. And hopefully I can meet up with you there.
Quickly.
Okay, I'm
opening up-
back at Henry's tent, but the bears respawned.
I can hear.
Okay, maybe
Oh,
we
I can hear
should
him getting
go at the
closer.
bear with like all of us.
Ah!
At the very least, the buddy system doesn't seem to be working amazingly. So
Yeah, because we die when there's two of us, so that's why I say maybe more than two.
Then don't run off.
We didn't run off. That was you.
we
two.
were not far away from the entrance. You just couldn't find us. Your poor navigation skills should not be a blight on
I
our
think
inability to play the game.
You're just really bad at being
Our
sad.
navigation skills were based off of your instructions.
Well, our instructions were perfectly clear.
That sounds like
Your
blaming the
instruction
map where you don't know where to
consisted
go.
Your instruction consisted of, you know the sign, go not the sign.
No, my instruction was
That was
you
the
going
truth.
through. You go through the fence. You go up the path. When there's a
Wait.
fork, you go to the left and in between the two big cliffs.
Doc, is the bed on the boat, or have you moved it again?
I've
I
got
mean,
the small one.
the fucking thing is on the boat. The what's the fucking word in
The
English?
hammock's
Oh, the
still
hammock.
there.
Yes,
Okay, well, I'm
hammock.
going to take
Thank
Chris
you.
back to the boat to get him
I-
hammocking.
God, I could not remember the English word for that for the life.
It's not a common word. You know, day to day
Oh, I
life.
really hope the shark isn't around because you swim slower and I can't stab him with the shark.
Yorick is evolving.
Why do you have a League of Legends character?
I mean, it's like you
a
guys
dust skull.
probably still would have understood me if I just said the Dutch word. For
Hi,
it.
Chief.
What is the Dutch word? Teach us.
Hangmat. Hangmat. It's a
Oh, that's a
hanging
cool
mat.
name.
There you go, Chris.
Oh god, I gotta stop playing Pokemon. Yorick evolved into Dusclops. Hooray!
Yay!
He wants to learn Shadow Punch. I'm streaming game.
You look so peaceful asleep.
What do I do? What do I do?
Yes.
We don't need Will-O-Wisp, it's fine. The stream is just the words, press any key to wake up. I'm a good streamer.
If only it were that easy.
Save. Oh god, this Team Flare are just a pain in the ass. They're like dark Pokemon. Right, we're here. Hello. Oh, hello, Seagull.
Okay. Everyone eat,
Eagle
drink,
looks
bring
so
food.
fake when it sits
uh,
on the nest. Okay.
Like, do I...
The gameplay. If you turned away because nothing was happening, you can look back now. You can look back now. So we're all going
Dark.
together this time, right?
Yes. What am I doing? Where am I?
Dunno.
Sure.
Yeah, where are you? I mean, I know where you are. You're on the bed.
Okay. I'll be venturing out again. I have the bed this time.
Okay.
Portable bed.
Yes, portable bed.
But what do we do if Dark goes down?
Gonna call it a bed table.
I think I have the supplies to make a bed, if necessary.
If I get some nails, it should be.
If you've got the supplies, just make a bed now to save space, and so
Okay.
you don't have to panic. Make a bed like if there's a bear suddenly.
I have a bed in my inventory. I'm carrying a bed, a fish, and 6 watermelons. I am prepared.
Right.
I'll also make a new spare. Spare.
Yeah. I have a metal spear.
Little sparrow.
I'll make a spur.
Spur.
Uh,
Probably don't need to take a fishing rod with me, but
if
You
we've
never
got
know.
spare bits, I would make a metal spear because it lasts longer and
Spear
I think
bits.
it does more damage. It seems like everything dies quickly.
I
Expert
think so.
survivor.
Is that what we are? Are you sure, game?
Yeah, the game has complimented me on my amazing survival skills. Thank you.
Are you sure?
Oh dear. Very silly. Alright, I'm ready.
Okay.
We need more metal, or we are seriously running out.
Hey, okay, I grabbed as much as I could and I've smelt.
Everyone
shark.
ready to go?
The shark is right there.
Yeah, what?
Those,
One
we all
sec.
good to go?
I'm just filling up as much water as I can because
Okay.
thirst was an issue when I was
Right.
wandering around.
Swim towards the shore bit on the left, because then you can just hop along it and avoid the water. Okay?
Yes.
Sure. I'll follow you.
Why do I get bitten instantly?
Because you're
It
wearing
knows
the
its own
shark head.
kind. It feels intimidated.
It knows that you hurt its own kind.
Ow! Oh, for God's sake, go away!
Or it's the old adage of you don't have to run faster than the polar bear, you
Uh,
just have to run faster than your
Wait,
friends.
do we have the stuff to tame the bees that are here, or
Tame
get
the
grab-
We
bees!
don't need to
Tame-
tame the bees, we just need to catch them in a jar.
We just need to
Yeah.
outrun them.
Oh, and the fucking bee... I mean, I believe there is a bee... Sweep
is
net,
it what?
yes.
Like a jar we need or something?
We need a sweep net and we need a jar, I think.
Looks nice.
Fair enough. Well, we can do that once we find stuff, I guess. Right. I'm gonna put
You
this
wait for me, guys. I had to stop to the shop.
Yeah, we're
by
waiting,
the
it's
way.
fine.
Or maybe you don't even need a jar, you just need a sweep net. One of the two, I don't know.
Hello. I have a light.
Aye.
Good for you. Okay.
Oh, my flip has run out. That's why I'm so slow than normal.
Your flippers ran out.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't think that's how flippers work. But sure.
Flippers have a durability and just swimming.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use my bow actually.
Everyone here? Yes.
Yeah, flippers and like the bottle for extra air, they have durabilities.
As does my headlamp.
Well, yeah, that's got a bat.
You're right. Okay, so we found the ranger station and that had lots of stuff. So
That's good.
Oh, did you actually get into the ranger station?
no, I found it and I saw it, but I had to, try and survive, get you survive.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
Ranger station is the way we're not going.
Yay!
Yeah, but this is the way we were.
So that means there's a bear here.
there anything
Yeah,
in
there's
over
a
here?
bear somewhere around. Yeah.
There are bears.
Is that bear? Or is that rock?
Yeah, that's the bear
That's
over
bear.
there. Looks like
Anyway,
a rock, but it's
this is where we
moving.
were, by the way.
Yeah. This is where we were. Yeah, this is where we died.
I shot him in the face.
I stabbed him in the face.
I think this is a bigger bear.
It's pretty big.
Ow.
Pretty hefty.
It is, yeah.
It likes to spin.
Okay, well, I'm down.
You spin me right round, baby berry.
I'm
I've
also
run
down.
I have lost the spear, which is not ideal. I cannot craft a spear, so I'm probably just gonna die. Hey, Dark, do you want to help?
No. I'm trying to outrun the bear. I didn't outrun the bear, we're all dead.
Cool, great.
Shall I surrender and respawn and help? Who has the least good stuff?
Do we lose everything?
I've got.
I believe so, yes.
I guess
Oh,
that's the
shit.
penalty for surrendering.
I had a couple metal stuff on my.
I've got
probably
loads
me.
of nearly full like equipment.
I've surrendered, right.
You still gotta defeat the bear, though.
Now I
It's
just
we're
gotta
all
run faster than it.
It's
just
like
gotta-
a boss bear.
Just gotta run
Yeah,
fast enough.
I put all of my arrows pretty much into that thing and it didn't even die.
Yeah, I guess it's like a black bear as a kind of mini boss or something. But
Yeah.
ow. And I'd already taken a fucking beating from the shark beforehand.
And
But to be
yeah,
fair, none of us had taken a beating from it, and it killed us as well. So
yeah,
this thing's just
I
strong.
was at like full health and it did half my health in one hit, so
Yeah.
How's Pokemon going, Chris? Oh wait, no, you're playing. You're the one
No,
person playing.
I'm now the only one playing, just to make up for it, you know. Right, let's see if I
really
can remember where we
you
were.
lose everything you surrender. It doesn't just drop
Yep.
on the floor.
Well, let's find out.
Well, there were no instant.
Usually, if I drop things on the floor,
one's
they
so many
despawn
boxes
after
on
a
the-
while. So
Because that seems really harsh.
now I've got to try and remember where we were.
Well,
But it's really
it is
easy
a
to find.
survival game, so like.
Yeah, but no, like all survival games, if you die, you leave stuff on your body.
Yeah,
I
but
can't
all
think of any
survival games
where
say
you-
surrender.
Everything gets dropped, even if you do surrender.
Listen, I don't know. Maybe there's a box with all Chris' stuff on it. Who knows? So, Eurovision.
Yeah, we can do a
Oh,
watch party.
yes.
I mean,
Oh wait,
I'm good with doing a watch party. That'd be
Hang on,
fun.
this isn't the right way.
wait a minute.
I've never come backwards.
But
Slight,
it's
sna-
would be on a Saturday.
slight snag in the plan. Does anyone have BBC television license?
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, see, now I'm lost.
Isn't
Well, are
it
we
usually
playing
also
on- As it turns out,
broadcast on YouTube?
Are we playing on easy, normal, or hard?
Dunno.
We might have picked hard. I don't know.
I mean, it's Chris's game.
Yeah. So
Was
He
it-
usually picks
this is the
normal,
question
but-
for Chris.
I typically pick normal. That's
Then yes, if you respawn, you lose your entire inventory.
okay. I didn't realize that was a qualifier for normal difficulty.
Yeah, on easy inventory, your inventory on easy your inventory is not
easier.
lost.
Yeah, this is it. Cool.
Yeah, the only difference it seems is just how much stuff you lose and how screwed over you are when you come back for the difficulties.
Okay, so what we need to do, right, is I've got Dark. I'm taking him back to the boat. We're then going to come back near where you are, try and pick up your bodies, put down a bed somewhere else, and then put you there, so we don't have to come all the way back to the boat.
That's fair. Yeah.
Okay. Put it a bit further away than you were going to, because we don't know how big the aggro range of the bear is.
Yeah, just somewhere on the island, to be honest. All right,
Yeah.
let's try and avoid the
Yeah.
shark. It's all possible.
It's not possible. I've tried. It really wants me every time.
Yeah, but that's you, and I can climb mountains.
You make fun.
Boom. Right,
Yeah.
stage 1 complete. We're getting there.
It's
We're getting
daytime.
somewhere. I'm going to eat a watermelon.
Pick up.
Right, you good? You got your bed, right?
Yeah, I got bed. Need to eat some stuff first.
Oh yeah, your things don't replenish if you...
Well, I'm still like what the levels I was at, so.
Oh, nice. Hi, bed. So you don't have these troubles, do you? Oh, I can pick up the feathers from your nest without disturbing you. That's interesting.
Just pluck out some feathers. Sorry,
Yeah.
excuse me.
Excuse me, can I just plunk?
Don't be disturbed by this.
Ah, I disturbed it. I have 4 feathers in my inventory, and that's it.
336.
I'm going to pick up 3 mangoes. You simply cannot stop me. Oh, the shark is attacking the boat. I don't know what I'm running towards it for. I don't have anything but 3 mangoes.
Attack it with a mango.
Attack with the mango!
Oh.
Maybe it's a vegetarian shark now.
Maybe it's afraid of humans, and thus it will be afraid of the man going towards it. Hey, I sacrificed everything in my inventory to save everybody.
Yeah,
I'm allowed to
and that
pun
has
at least
nothing
once.
to do with your jokes.
Yes, it does. It was just as bad a decision.
Meat ready. Oh, no. Right, ready to go.
Mangoes are terrible. Let's go! Oh, the shark. Run! Just jumped
Fine.
on top of the shark.
Yep. Ow!
Don't get incapacitated. Okay, cool. Actually, it wouldn't be too bad if you're incapacitated, because I'm right here.
Oh, the shark is such a dick.
That's not a very nice thing to say about Lewis, etc., etc. We've made this joke before.
I'm glad you're not even feeling up to finishing that joke anymore.
Yeah. Sometimes even I've got to acknowledge when to just give up.
Let's go.
See, now I just have the Rasmus stuck in my head. I'm assuming they're not doing that song, right? That'd be a bit weird.
Who knows?
They do.
I mean, usually you have to write a original song for Eurovision.
Alright.
Usually fitting the theme of Eurovision. I don't know what this year's theme is, don't ask me.
Same as every year, Spangly.
And usually there is a theme, but also it's
Okay.
flexible, I think.
Yeah.
Where are we putting the bed? 'Cause we need
It's
to go in
very
there and there's a bed.
flexible. There's officially a theme. But who knows?
Because
Do you,
I
know
watched
what,
last
do you
year
want to
the
know what we
Italian
can't
team.
do?
Oh, can we not place a bed down in... Oh.
No.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I thought that might happen. That's alright, we're just taking back to the boat. Just grab and
Yes.
run.
What happened last year, Lewis?
Can you... Does sneaking help?
The Italians won
Maybe.
it with like an actually good song, and then I
Yes.
think it was the French team
Oh,
accused
no,
them of
this
doing
doesn't help.
cocaine.
Yeah, the
As long as we get
the
closer,
Italians
it's
got
fine.
accused of doing cocaine live on camera. As
Yeah,
they
by the
were-
by the
by
yeah,
the
by the
French,
French
who got
team.
second. Yes.
And it was like, oh boy, you're not salty.
Yeah, they were so fucking salty about that. I don't like that because it was a French song.
Oh.
It was
This way,
fine.
Doc.
It was a traditional
they're
French
got lost as well.
ballad.
I was checking the bear wasn't still following me.
Fine. But the Italians had
That's
an
not-
actual
so,
good song, and just
It was.
It's the banger.
Wait, no, that you can't win Eurovision on a good song. That's not how that works.
It's a good song. I still listen to it.
Yeah.
And I know my music taste may be trash, but
I've listened.
still.
Actually,
I've
no,
been
it was a
listening to that
good.
band.
There was a couple of years ago, the Icelandic entry was quite good. It was this sort of really simple, sort of synthy, funny thing. Nice, not funny, fun.
What year was it where the fucking like metal band won it and they all had
Lordy.
masks of like
Yeah, there was
they all
Lordy.
had like demon faces?
I
Was
love
that
Yeah.
Lordy?
Lordy's
That was a
great.
while ago.
Yeah, the end
that
of
was a while ago.
yeah, well, last year's one at the end, they did like a big
Watch out,
montage
shot.
of like snippet
Yeah.
where they got a whole bunch of previous winners back and
Ooh.
Lordy came on again. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Ow!
And of course, always,
Wait.
what's the fucking guy's
Lewis, am I
name?
still holding you?
Mons from Sweden,
No.
who is always there.
Yes, I'm on the boat.
What?
How are you holding Lewis?
His
I'm
Eurovision
not gonna
performance
question. I'm
contest?
just gonna put him in the bed.
What? What? No,
What do you-
what?
What did you do?
Dark, what were you doing to Lewis?
You got
incapacitated,
Lewis
that's
wrapped
unfair.
I
around
know what it looked
your
like.
waist.
The shark attacked me, and
Dark.
I grabbed my spear, and I couldn't see Lewis anymore. It's like, oh.
You had Lewis wrapped
if I
around your
ask-
waist.
Dark, if I ask for a cup of tea and then I fall unconscious, I don't want the tea. Can someone hop on the anchor for a second? I'm just gonna drive us a bit closer because.
Yeah.
Sure.
Quick question, guys.
What?
Yeah.
How many engines did we have?
Oh. Well,
What a question.
I hope the answer wasn't more than one.
Shark can eat engine.
I guess
I
it maybe
guess
broke the
that's
panel.
Are
fair.
you
Hold on.
shitting me?
Did it break the thing it was on, maybe? I don't know.
No,
Um,
because look, it's a complete.
There's now a
I'll tell you what, it's a
row
complete
of
it's a
things.
complete disaster.
There's now a row of things along this thing that it cannot eat it
Oh.
immediately.
Oh,
Well,
my fucking
we can turn
God,
right
engines
really
cost
well.
So many resources. Oh, that's really demotivational.
The shark is such a dick.
And we can't even use the sail because the sail's pointing in the opposite direction.
I mean, we still have one engine.
Yeah, we could try it.
You know, when you're playing a survival game, you shouldn't feel that demotivated. That's a bad thing.
But Dark, you don't understand how many of the metals I've used.
I know,
them.
exactly. The shark shouldn't be able to break the frickin' engine.
Okay, no, we're going straight up backwards now.
I genuinely don't have enough metal to make another. Wait. Do I? Does anyone have any ore on them?
Nope.
No ore.
Okay. Fuck.
Eurovision like a performance contest? Why are people doing coke? Because, why not?
Because it's a performance enhancing drug.
Also, there was one shot that does look a bit sketchy of the Italian guy.
I mean,
But, like, they
yeah,
obviously
it does, but
didn't do
also,
coke.
like, this, what the fuck are you talking about? It's fucking Rotterdam, you know? Like,
Rotterdam or anywhere.
I'm not gonna blame people for doing drugs while in the Netherlands.
No, wait, let me see if I can find the fucking... While I'm here trying to gain...
I don't know if he
gain my
actually did
motivation.
drugs. It's, whether he did or not doesn't really.
I didn't,
matter.
but like there's one shot where it does look like he's like running his
Yeah.
nose along the surface of the table.
It was mostly just the French really being really salty about the fact that the Italians won. Even though, the Italians were just better, in my opinion. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of ballads, and it's very obvious. I am biased like that.
A human individual, biased?
Yeah, I know, right?
That must mean you're a bad person.
Exactly.
How dare you? I only have friends who are completely unbiased, by which I mean they agree with me wholeheartedly. And my biases.
Okay. Stop falling in the water. Oh, well, I'm on the ship now.
Stop! Fall out of the water!
Right.
Oh.
Okay, let's just, roam around the ocean for a while, collect some stuff, and get back to this island another time.
Ah.
That's just what's gonna have to happen, folks.
The battle.
We'll find new metal, don't worry. It's gonna be okay.
Like Limp Bizkit and Corn.
While I'm here, I'll just drop. Yeah, there's the picture from like the show where he's just like it cut to him and he just had like his nose table and someone's like, "What's he doing?" Go.
Yeah.
Ragdoll, you
but
get
he
out of here with that
wasn't.
statistics nonsense.
He
Someone
wasn't.
it's being wank. So
This is an algebra house. How dare you?
1, 2, 3.
But he wasn't doing coke and everything's fine.
yeah, it's just funny.
And even if he was, what? Who fucking cares?
It's like
The dealer, probably. They get money.
I mean, yeah, but other than that, like, why? You know,
1, 2.
like it's not like a running contest. Like coke isn't gonna make you be able to sing better. That's not.
You tell
Not
that
how
to
coke
every...
works.
You tell that to every, like, glam rock band singer.
it won't make him sing. I think it might make him fast.
Yeah, how do you think the Axl Rose managed to do the whole shananananananananananese thing?
We were coming
think
up
he-
with on
Which
I think he was just.
I do realize that by demonstrating that does imply that I am on coke.
He was like,
Chris, I cannot
danger.
believe this.
I mean, I have a can of Diet Coke. Like, does that count?
I think he was just replicate the noise that was probably made. Times like, guys, help! This is what my doing right now.
I need water. I lost my fancy water bottle. I was gifted a water bottle and it went.
Anyway, new island.
Oh,
You got
Jesus
stuff
Christ!
there.
That picture I sent finally went through.
Yeah, there it is. Dial up.
Wait, did we genuinely leave the island?
Yeah,
Yeah, because the wind took us that way.
There we
yeah. So
disingenuously
now we're
left
at
it.
another island, and here we can maybe get metal. Maybe we can get metal. We're gonna get you your metal, Lewis. Don't you worry.
Air metal.
Okay, I have to abdicate the captain position. My internet just is being atrocious.
Come back in. I vote cheap.
What? Why do we?
Because I don't trust myself, and it's funny to dunk on Dark.
Also, are we not dropping anchor?
Yeah. Drop anchor.
Are we
Drop
digging?
anchor, everyone.
Way,
Everybody do
Way
it.
anchor.
It's quite heavy.
Cool.
How dare you.
Everyone, get
That's my
your
job.
stuff. Go see what's on the island. Sorry, bird.
Whee! Oh, we're looking for metal, right? So we
Yep.
want to look around. Shark.
Yeah, we're looking for metal. If you can make shark bait, we can look underwater. So that.
I was catching fish actually. I might be able to. I can.
I think.
Excuse me, Mr. Teleporting Shark.
Okay, I've thrown shark bait. Hopefully it pays attention to it. I'll let you know when it does. It is
Apparently.
attacking the bait.
The shark can teleport.
Everybody in the water.
There's a wood thing in here.
No, I need to. I
found some
think
scrap.
I've got it. Yes, I have the metals to make another engine.
Yay!
Well, I have built around another thing on the other side so we can put it in the middle. And it won't get immediately affected by a
Absolutely
shark.
nothing here. I'm probably going to get attacked by a shark.
Trying to find Lewis more metal and
It's
not
quite a
finding any.
big.
Every Raft stream, I get a different song in my head.
Listen, it's just what happens, you know?
In the shadows of my life. It used to be on a CD my dad would play. I loved that CD. What was it called? I think it was called. It was Supercharged. It was just basically like songs from 2005.
2000s rock.
Yeah, it was like the Caesars. Shark bait's gone. Shark's coming for you.
Oh, good.
Oh, I get out of
Wow.
the water.
There's a wheelbarrow here. Why can't we use that for metal?
Why can't we use that to beat the bear to death?
That's also
Really
a good question.
Game's tricking me with random bits of pollution that look like metal but aren't. I mean, they are metal because they're made of metal.
Yeah, it would be nice if there was a way if you could like put scrap in the smelter and get.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
You could just
even
go
if
for-
you had to put like a lot of scrap
Bees!
into like grab.
Come on, you get off the boat, you fuck.
Can I explore without the bees hating me?
Oh,
No, I'm
bees.
going to avoid the bees. Run away from bees. The
More
bees are
bees.
over here. Avoid the bees.
Bees are there.
Bless
Ugh,
you.
Sorry.
Bless you.
No bees.
What do we need to make the jar?
about-
I don't know if it automatically goes in the jar. Maybe you just need to like
Ah!
net.
What's that
A small
noise?
bear, to be fair.
No, it's just a sweep net, but we would need more metal.
It's only a small bear, but it's a bear.
I'm coming to help with bear.
Yours.
I climbed up a rock. I'm fine.
Ugh.
Bless.
Oh, there's a tower. A communication tower.
Oh, you left.
Skyrim.
Okay,
That's the
cool.
bear.
I said that.
Have you
I'm
got
sorry.
spare?
I was sneezing. Okay.
I apologize
Oh,
for your
it attacked
sneeze.
just when I was shooting it. There we go.
This is probably not the way I'm supposed to be going, but
You need to make a bow. How much stuff is that? Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
Got it.
So much stuff.
Arrow. Give me arrows.
Yeah, probably should just use
I
the
think
path
those are
here.
all your
Trust this
stun
guy.
arrows. Sorry.
Thank you. That's a meat.
No, bless you, Kira. Right, great. What have we got?
Yeah. So we need to make like
Recipe
the
for fish
sweet
stew.
net, which requires.
We have a recipe
I think the
for
only thing
fish
we
stew.
that we don't have for the sweep net would be the bolt.
Okay,
Oh, so-
no.
That's all that is.
Because of our lack of metals.
Those are more bees.
Otherwise, there's a lot of bees, but not many trees
Well,
to chop
what a
on this.
It's time we
Chop
talked
bees.
about the trees and the bees. There's a lot of bees that way.
Hi, Chris.
Hi. There's nothing by the antenna as well. Well, there was, but I picked it up.
So, is that everything on this island, or is there anywhere else to go?
I got a couple of hinges. We need that. And some glass.
No, I need bolt smaller glasses.
Ah! Felt it. That's what the noise was for.
Yeah, I just thought you were allergic to people saying the word bolts.
No, otherwise my engineering degree would have gone a whole lot worse.
Probably, yeah. And you would have hated athletics for the last 10 years.
No, that's happened anyway. It's like, sir, can we just go play rugby? They're like, no, this is the summer term. I'm like, that's disgusting. We have to play football. I'm like, no.
Why did you choose to play football?
I didn't.
Why would they choose to make you play football?
I don't know. And then they
It's
gave
a
me
self-fulfilling
detention.
prophecy. The more you play football, the more likely you are to head the ball, which is going to cause brain damage, which means you're more likely to want to play football.
Oh yeah, like that.
Is there anything
I
this
got-
way?
I got
like
given
how-
detention because I
Hey.
didn't have shin pads.
Oh, that's absolute. I hate that.
They were like, "You don't have shin pads." I was like, "Yeah, I've been playing rugby." And they were like, "Well, what you do? What are you gonna do if you get kicked in the shins?" I was like, "Same thing I've done when I get kicked in the shins at rugby, I guess. Not a lot." And I pointed down and lifted my trouser leg to the several scars on my shins, and I was like, "There you go."
On the ship! Let me on!
At which point he was like, "Detention." I was like, "Okay." You know,
What? Why?
can I go do the detention now, sir, instead of football?
Yeah,
He's like,
because
"No."
some teachers are like that.
He was a football teacher, so I was like,
Mainly PE teachers, it must be said.
yeah, well, the only thing he taught was football, basically. So I was like, well, this is basically his life. So.
Oh, football teacher. What a...
Well, like, all he did was just, train the first football team or whatever.
The very first football... Wow, he's quite old.
all 15 of the first footballers. It was hard to be it was hard to take him a bit seriously because he was about 5'1". And I was just like, okay, sir, whilst looking down on his bald patch, like,
Well, that's a power move.
See you,
okay,
shark.
so I'm a moron, and I've just fixed my frame problem.
What did you do?
My laptop was unplugged this whole time.
Oh, well,
And
I
my
will-
laptop runs better when it's plugged into charge.
Yeah, it's got different power
well,
settings.
for now that the engine isn't out, it's just Chris.
I got my fishing spot. I got a pond. Ragdoll is volunteering to kick your PE teacher. Which unfortunately wouldn't do much because he's got shin pads.
Yeah. Oh no.
You shark.
Oh my god, the engine costs 20 planks. Oh, I'm so sad.
We have 20 planks.
We have 20.
Yeah.
I know, but it's that means I've spent 60 planks making engines. And there
It's
it
okay.
is.
I've
can
spent
aim
more
high.
planks making
I
a living
approve.
room.
Aim for the moon.
And then I've fed like 16 gazillion to the hungry beast already.
I mean, you can call me Chris.
Also, we have
Really?
another
Planks?
engine now.
Yay, another end.
What do you think I cook with?
Why am I fishing when you eat planks?
I'm also fishing.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed either we ran out of fish.
Yeah, there wasn't much
or-
fishing happening for a while.
Okay, I did a bit of rummaging, and it turns out we had a little bit of a stash.
Ooh.
That's
Uh,
what.
We have 8 metal ingots left, that is all.
Wait, where were they?
My secret chest
God.
upstairs next to the ducks.
Secret chest.
Well,
Okay, cool.
sorry. Combination of that chest and in my inventory.
Ah, fair enough.
I kept
Chris,
some
are
on
you
me
okay?
for new tools.
Yeah, I was trying to fish on top of the engine, but doesn't want me to.
Also some unsmelted ore, basically.
Okay. Okay, my fishing pole broke. I'm gonna.
Oh,
Shark.
there's a metal one in one of the chests, so you can use that.
Yeah, but I have a lot of raw fish. I put it in the top storage for you, Chris.
No, it's not
Thank
ready.
you.
Doc, the tree's not ready.
Might as well do that while we're
The
waiting.
tree's not
Aye.
ready, Doc.
I should also probably put the cooked fish away so people
Oh
can
wait,
eat it.
I'm looking busy.
Make another fishing pole. There's
Wait,
more fish.
Where are you
I'm
putting
looking
raw fish?
And the top one.
It's because in the bottom.
Well, I don't fucking know.
I'll sort it out. It's fine. I'll swap them
Yeah.
around.
Raw ingredients go in the bottom. You don't put the cooked stuff at the top.
Well, why not?
Because then the raw stuff would leak onto the stuff on the bottom.
It kind of makes sense.
What?
Yep, it's a standard contamination rules.
What
Do
kind
not put
of
raw
fish is
meat-
leaking? I think if your fish is leaking, you should throw it away.
They've got to be watertight. They live underwater.
I'm gonna go tend to my cats. I'm gonna sit in the hammock while I wait.
Ah. Hi.
I'm just gonna be the shark for now, watching them down on you from above.
Thank you,
Oh
Shark
God.
God.
That's vaguely terrifying. Birds are attacking the watermelon. You gonna do it? You not gonna? You gonna?
Wait, that's X-Men.
Oh, you killed it! Wow, that was impressive. You leapt from your perch and just impaled that seagull in one hit. That was. I'm glad I caught that. That was
Feathers.
impressive.
And cheap if you and drumsticks.
What's going on there? Are you just throwing? You like minstrel in the gallery? You're just throwing things down to the people below.
Yep. I'm pretty sure I'm one of the characters from Bioshock at this point.
Maybe.
Feathers, drumsticks, sharks.
I can't take the drumsticks off. There's a shark.
Shark!
Now,
You.
bugger.
I picked up the drumsticks.
I don't have enough wood to fix it.
We'll also put the drumsticks in the box.
Yeah,
in
we've got. Should we lift anchor and go on a peruse for supplies?
Yeah,
I don't think we need this island anymore. So
yeah. This island is trash now.
I think we've got everything from the island.
Lift anchor.
Hey, we got more
I'm just gonna
plastic
drop
and
this.
palm leaves.
Anchor.
yeah.
Anchor lifted.
I think we could save the engines and just sail for a bit if we wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good with
If
that.
we've got the wind behind us, there's no point putting the engines on.
I can't. Yeah, I don't have enough to make a new fishing rod. So we need items, equipment, resources, arteria leaves.
Okay, I'm turning on.
Oh, I got a birch seed.
There's more raw fish in the thing now, Chris.
Thank you.
For your cooking pleasure.
Thank
Also
you.
got a shoe.
Oh, I've just been placing them around randomly until people find them.
Okay. No one will ever find that.
Alright. Oh yeah.
Closing the rest of your fishing pond, Chris, because it's in
No!
danger. It's a hazard.
Rico!
Oh. Ooh, Johnny 3. Johnny
Back
3
shark.
good.
Oh, I fell off. Johnny 3Co.
Johnny 3Co. There we go.
Rico.
None of these have been watered. Let me water the plants.
Just wait till we get to Johnny 5, then we'll just be like, Johnny 5 is a lie.
I watered the new ones I just put in, so that one is boring.
Oh, okay. I've just watered the.
Yeah, they were. We weren't like
Fat
didn't need
shark.
potatoes or radishes.
Potatoes!
I love how fucking big our raft is. It's just so wide.
It has power. That's all
Ma-
that is.
It is, in the parlance of 2 years ago, thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thick. Thick as fuck.
Damn, boys! Might have to commission Chris to draw me Bat Shark now.
That chuck?
I keep having the fucking X-Men animated series theme in my head.
It's a good thing. Can we do a cover of it on stream?
It is. Oh my god, it's such a good theme.
We also discovered that it's actually kind of similar to Bone Trousel.
Bone!
Well, our nets are catching a lot of stuff, so that's good. This middle area here is just like a labyrinth.
It really is.
Which
It's
middle area?
impossible to
What-
get
what-
through.
It's like,
This
hey,
one?
try and find the water. Good luck.
Yeah. There's one there, and then there's
I
one
know
there.
it's just.
Like, I
particularly
know
if you're-
where they are on instinct, but if you ask me to describe where they are, I
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to tell you.
Well, apparently
Well-
we're terrible at describing directions anyway, so that's just.
Yeah. One's just behind all the shelves, and the other one's just behind the couch. City. Which one's that? I don't know what they classify this as. Sofa. Yes, sofa.
The search for extraterrestrial intelligence.
And yeah, one is next to
There's
the
a crate.
Great,
I don't know if I can get it. Can I get it?
you can do it. You can do it. Yeah,
Yay.
there you
I
go.
got it.
Great Scott!
I did it.
Great cock. No.
Nice cock.
But
Oh god, Johnny. Ugh.
Johnny 3, go!
Johnny. Oh, there's no. Bugger. Well.
Rip Johnny Thrico. He only lasted 5 minutes. That's
Yeah,
what
I
she
gotta
said.
tell you,
Ah, shark.
Chuck.
justice!
Just everybody's here. Hey, we got it.
I got
that's
raw
good.
shark meat. I can make the food finally.
I got
I
raw shark
got
meat as well.
The fucking thing again. I'm
Is
gonna
he
throw
still
this shark
underneath
head
the oak?
away.
Do we get everything on him?
Yeah, I got a shark head. I'm
Got
gonna
it.
drop
Dark
it in
one.
the ocean.
Doc, what do you want with this, with the shark meat?
I've got enough shark meat now, thank you. I have the 2 bits.
Wait, so do you need this raw shark?
You can put it in the
Yep.
chest below.
I have 2 raw shark. I just need what do I need? I need the algae,
Mm.
which we have, and a mushroom.
We got some
One of
mushrooms.
those.
I stole some from a
Sounds
bear
pretty
before I killed
algae
him.
to me.
Great. Nope.
Great.
Great Scott, Marty!
Great.
Unfortunately, I think
Wonder-
because we got the achievement, I think we actually have all of the interior decoration stuff.
No.
Because we haven't had one since, have we?
Need more.
I
I
don't
need
think
more.
there is.
There
more.
needs to,
We've
there
definitely
has to
had
be
people do-
more.
Jeeba's
This
been
can't
banned
be
from.
it.
Jeeba's been banned from the Eurovision Song Contest for their crippling addiction to interior decoration.
Good
Also
thing
fell in
I
a hole.
wasn't performing at the Eurovision. Ah, I fell in a hole.
I also
Well,
fell in
yeah,
a hole.
Yeah, well, we know. No, you're
So-
not, because you're crippling addiction to interior decoration.
It's just a picture of Chi hugging a box full of
Interior
Shell.
decorating packages.
Yeah.
just interior
you-
decorating like magazines.
Just
Took you a minute.
lampshades.
and
took you a minute to think
unbuilt
of what's-
floating shelves. That's what it is.
We found a photograph of Cheeb that looked like they were snorting something off a table, but it turns out they were just sniffing the table.
Mahogany.
Why is Chris so much funnier than me? It's annoying.
Well, unfortunately, you used all your good jokes before the stream
Yeah,
began.
yeah. You did well on the song improvisation before the stream actually started, so you got to play the long game, you know.
I cannot even build a kitchen. There's no kitchen cabinets. How can I build Chris a proper kitchen without kitchen cabinets?
I don't know.
Damn you.
You take a kitchen and you put the cabinet.
Well, either way,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
pretty sure I
gonna
got
make a
approached by
house.
like a cult in town earlier today.
What?
Is Colton town?
Greater
Speaking
good.
of which, cults.
Well, I was walking through town and I saw, like, you know when you can see like a regular dotting of some people who, for like, obviously for the same organization, with like, except they were all guys with a shaved head other than a top knot,
Oh,
Oh,
and and they all were wearing robes that were either white or orange.
That does sound very culty, doesn't it?
You mean like holographic? So from one angle they look white. From
No, it was just a white one with white robes, and then one with orange robes, and then it was alternating.
great. Hey, oh Johnny.
And the reason I think they were especially culty is because the normal people, like standing in the street trying to get your attention, would just stand on the spot and say, "Excuse me, do I have a moment of your time?" This guy like genuinely stepped into my path and put a hand up to like stop me,
Oh, that's very aggressive.
and I was just like, my standard method is baseball cap on, looking at no
Yep.
one, and headphones in, so I am like the least approachable person.
Yeah.
That's
And
the
he was
way
like-
you do it.
He was like, "Hi, I'd like to talk to you," and I was like, "No."
I have-
No is the right response to that.
I need more. I need more bowls. The shark dinner makes more than 2 food.
More bowls.
I'm just grabbing all. Slowly. Yeah. Balls.
Balls. All you need
It
are
just sounds
balls.
like it just looks like it sounds like he's very going balls.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
do we not
also
have any
what
more-
I was
do we not have any more
was
clay?
like, what?
We run out of clay.
To my,
I picked up a bit.
I
have
don't
you got
know.
on
I haven't been. Check the.
There's
thing
There's
upstairs.
17 up here. If you want any.
Wait, up where?
Up here.
in
In
my
the
smelter
mineral box.
And the
Oh,
clay
I
storage.
was looking at the wrong thing. There we go.
Bowls. I came up here to do something and I can't remember what it is. I'm an old man. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm chopping down the tree.
Jackie Chan. Who am I?
Okay, so the shark dinner makes 3.
I'm gonna build a house.
So
When
I've got
finally
Make
do
a
it.
house a home.
Could the house be attached to the boat, please?
I'll try my best.
No guarantees. I think
Okay.
we should make
Don't
What's the
make
best
it.
for the house?
Why don't you just make a 3rd floor and then make the house on top of that?
I can do that. Yes. Brilliant
Wait.
idea.
Wait, yeah. If we lift this streamer. And then you put a staircase right here. Oh wait, we might have to move the tree grower and maybe the sail.
I've just planted a tree.
Need
Oh, fuck.
nails.
How
No,
absolute. Well, if
might
I've
be
just planted it,
fine.
it doesn't really
Hold
matter,
on.
does it?
I need to.
It's not like we're in
There.
desperate need of the seeds.
There. Okay.
And then gotta top it off. Barrel!
Barrels.
Barrel! Tippatina!
I need to drink something.
She's
I feel the
boozing up.
nink. The nink to drink.
The nink to spink.
What?
Well,
Nope,
exactly.
I drank cold water. That's not good.
I don't know. Plamp sent me cursed images of pilk this morning.
Pilk! Yum
Pepsi
yum.
milk. I was like,
Gotta-
what on earth?
Gotta love some pilk.
Yep. Full of pilk.
No, bad.
Yes, incredibly bad.
Have you had your daily amount of pilk?
Yeah, my daily amount of pilk is 0.
Yeah, that pilk is barrel. Pilk is like super bad for you.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Mixing any carbonated drink with milk is like really bad because it curls and everything in the drink.
Ooh.
I just thought it was bad because it was a crime against nature.
No.
Automatic curdling.
Yeah.
Hey kids.
I only,
White Russians do the same thing, but
I only
actually,
learned how to
It's
manually
racist.
curdle, unfortunately. I can't drive an automatic.
What did you just say, Chris?
That's racist.
What? Why?
Because you said that white Russians do the same thing.
Shark!
Shark! Justice!
I'm gonna fucking obstruct this top floor. I can already tell.
Hi, Dark.
Top
Clear
floor
it.
is gonna be a nightmare.
Dark, you might want to. Are you alright?
Hmm?
You alright?
I didn't want to go off
Um,
the shark, but I did.
Let's look at that. Ooh.
I don't know how I'm
Wait.
gonna build around the sail, but I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
This is gonna work, okay?
This is a strange.
You're
I
gonna
tell
trust
you
me.
what,
All my
Cheap, what-
crimes! Oh,
Cheap.
I died.
Gee, why don't you just move the sail to the floor, to the top?
But then I
Because
gotta
then you can't-
sell at my house.
Are we meant to have a plank?
I mean, I would hope that we have more than just a plank.
I have 28.
Kind of what you've made.
Through the floor.
Oh, walking the plank, I see.
I don't
So
know,
there is
I
an
don't
acid
entirely,
next
I
to
don't
Memphis,
entirely
so-
know what's going to achieve, but it's just slowly more maniacal as time is going on.
I mean, yeah. That's just Cheeb. This is just the Cheeb's aura.
The laming room. The laming room is cool.
It started with
you
the
are-
laming room. That's when things
Yeah.
started.
Well,
That's when the
First there
Pepsi was
first
added
there
and it
was the
started going
laming
sour.
room, and then there was the outhouse,
It's fine. I'm gonna
and
do
now
this.
we're all underwater.
This is gonna work out, okay? You guys just have to trust me.
I'm just grabbing.
Just is doing a lot of work in that sentence.
There's a barrel somewhere. I saw it. There
Sorry,
it is.
did someone say justice?
Syllable
Okay.
by syllable, yes.
I trust you have that right. Yeah, it's going your way.
You have the helm.
It had to be rooted.
I'm just getting random planks that's swimming by.
I'm not really doing anything, to be honest. Just running around collecting things.
Oh, buddy, I've just been sat atop this aerial saying justice every now and then.
Who are you, Batman?
I need more wood.
Bad shark.
I need more wood.
Batman and Padman.
Oh, if you need more wood, you will collect more wood.
Better Padman.
I have 32 wood. Do you want wood?
I'll collect it.
9.
Hey, Jeeb. Jeeb.
Yes.
Jeeb. Boom. Wood.
Cheap,
Thank you.
cheap, cheap.
Yes.
Cheap.
I
Cheap.
I thought we were just all very
Cheap.
excited to say cheap.
I mean, yeah.
Island ahoy!
That is true.
Cheap, 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 cheap.
There's an island off the starboard bow.
I'm gonna touch
Starboard
those.
bow.
Starboard bow. There's an island off the starboard
Oh
bow.
yeah,
Starboard
the
bow.
ship
Jim.
now has an official front because we've got the wheel in.
Well, I had one before because of the sail, but
No, but the sail could turn, so it wasn't real. Because the sail could turn 360, so it wasn't a fixed reference point.
Do we find bolts or do we make them?
Make them out of scrap,
what
I
bolts?
believe.
Yes.
Bolts are made.
Or
Nope.
no ingots.
Oh my god,
Walking.
nails are made from scrap. Bolts are made from ingots.
Bolts are made for walking. I was gonna say it seems a little bit weird because, like, stop it. You
They're
literally
made
right.
for they're made for
what's
running my patience dry, basically.
we're gonna go to that island or
Huh?
Oh, this game has islands.
Yes.
island?
Island. Wood.
All right.
Island would what?
Island
Or
wood.
what?
We need island wood.
Oh.
No.
hook
Barrel wood.
I've pointed us in the direction of the thingy.
my hook broke.
The thingy.
Planks.
So, can you imagine if the
Turtle.
seminal horror movie The Thing
Turtles.
was instead
Turtles
called The
underneath
Thingy?
us.
Yeah. John Carpenter's The Thingamajig.
Yeah. John Carpenter's The What's It.
Just gets to the end of the film, it's just an orange cheese puff. Oh god!
It's the Ujima flip.
Barrels.
The whatchamacallit.
Shut. Go away. Get off.
The Squizamabob.
Oh. It's the you know what it is, the thing.
But
Or much like my mum
no,
when she
something too
refers to
bad.
any game,
He's attacking.
Ah!
or much like any games console that my mum refers to the Game Boy.
It's the game in the boy.
I know some.
It's like, yeah,
I've heard of like calling it like a Nintendo or a PlayStation or whatever. But
yeah,
Game Boys.
or like the
Game Boys
Play
are
Box.
I like Playbox. The tiny island. I think we want to cut down some of the
Are
trees.
you
and
still
stuff.
playing on your Mirth device?
We stopping here?
Put your ball and string away, boy.
Yes? No?
Yes,
Yes.
we are stopping here, yes.
Back in my day, we just had the ball or the string.
We had to share, and we liked it.
Cut the montage of two children fighting over the piece of string.
Character building. Fight to the death over a piece of string. That joke was so bad that even my character in game coughed awkwardly at that.
Wonderful. Are we going to
It
this
might have
island?
been
Or...
because
Yeah,
yeah,
we're
we've.
going.
It might have been because I was
sure.
running low on water, but I like to think it was just my joke was that bad.
Yeah, just pure
It's
awkwardness.
so bad it broke the fourth wall.
Oh, buddy.
It not only broke the fourth wall, it gave AI to a character that previously didn't have it. There is nothing in this reef. That's very unfortunate.
Oh, good
There's
grief.
quite a lot of trees to
Haha.
cut down, so. Oop. That's something. I've got quite a lot of wood from here already. I've gotten how much is that? I've gotten 36 wood already from these trees.
Wonderful.
And some red flowers.
And
thought
some
those-
red thorns.
Thought those
Blue flower, red thorns.
they looked like they were edible, but they're not. I have
There's no
obsession.
water.
Why have I run out of space? Ah, because I got this.
Water.
I don't need this. Eh.
Water.
I don't need these.
Phoebus of Birmingham.
Yes.
Birmingham
don't-
Palace.
I've just kind of lost the plot a bit.
That's okay. You can still call me Cheapest of Birmingham if you want.
Where we had a plot.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you not read the script?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying right now.
Okay. Oh, I was on the wrong
This is all in
page.
this conversation
Sorry.
is in the script.
Yeah, no, I was on the wrong page, sorry.
That's all right. That's fine. It was
Oh.
scripted, so you were scripted to be on the wrong page. So
Oh, right, okay. Well, just make sure I get it, a couple days before the episode.
They're making a joke, but I didn't know there's a script.
On the ground floor of our
Stop up here.
floor
No.
of our houses.
What the
Going
ah,
fine.
ah.
No one should worry about
I
what
like-
I'm doing on the third floor, okay?
I'm not.
Oh,
Good, you shouldn't.
I can get up here because there's a thing saying there's stuff up here. So let me up here. I win. Aha. Pineapple. I actually got pineapples. I do not. We don't need plastic. Go away, plastic. We don't need pineapple seeds. We've got plenty of pineapple seeds. Oh, there's a chest up here.
See, BBC News reports or anything. We have too much plastic in the world.
I just got a bunch of stuff.
You get off, Johnny Rico! You get...
Is it me,
Uh,
or
Oh,
is
Johnny
there too much
Don't need
good man.
plastic
Don't need
around?
you. What's all this?
Hang on, that's one of my songs.
Hey.
I just tried to make a funny reference to a song that hasn't been released yet.
Shark!
The new one, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've run out of food. I can't get to the shark in time.
Oh no.
We have a recipe for the vegetable soup, don't we? That's just the like.
Oh, if this
raw
isn't a
potatoes and stuff.
metaphor for looking after yourself, I don't know what is.
Ow, shark. Hi.
I didn't show appropriate self-care, and I couldn't defend the shark when I needed most.
One day I will learn how to hold up here properly.
Okay. I got a nail. I got some things.
What
I think I've
do
gotten
we
everything
do
from the island now.
with a drunken sailor?
Yeah. Can I cut down that tree? How do I get down from here?
Ah,
There's a question. Uh,
How do you do it, Doc? With style and panache.
I've yeeted myself into the ocean.
Close enough.
Panache is a type of icing, isn't it?
Imagine if games actually did like how it actually works to jump
that's
into pools
panache
from a
that's-
great place.
That's panache. It's the straight G.
No. Let me up.
Oh, I need some cheesecake after this. Hell yeah! Thanks for reminding me, Chris.
Cheesecake. You have cheesecake. That's just frankly rude.
Only because it was half price because it's beyond its expiry date.
Oh, okay, hard cheesecake. Mature cheesecake.
How much
I've
money?
run out of wood.
18+ cheesecake.
How far past the sell-by date?
Couple of months.
I think I bought it last week.
Johnny!
But you know what? Still tastes decent. It's a
Yeah.
Neapolitan cheesecake, which is an oddity.
Neapolitan is code
Aye.
for gone off.
I come bearing things.
Can we leave? Can I weigh the anchor?
I got us
How much
50.
does it weigh,
I
Cheap?
got us 52 planks. I hope you're all happy.
Yes, very.
Doc, I'm never happy.
I will take the planks and yeet them into the ocean.
No, give them to me. Give them to me.
No, bad you. Back.
Give them up! Where are you? Give them to me.
Give it to me.
Give me the planks.
Give them.
Give me the planks.
They're mine now. I've actually stolen them. Mine.
No.
It was a small circle of people with spears around Chris for a second. They're just like, oh.
What, you can have
This is fine.
you can have 40.
I can
Who has
continue
drawn this adorable picture of the shark?
Whoever made the thing.
Chris.
Look
I
at,
don't know.
look at this adorable picture of the shark on the table.
It's good. It has a name, doesn't it?
Bruce.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
just
one. Yeah.
his little angry eyebrow.
Johnny!
Rico! That bird killed my spear. It was a worthy sacrifice for Johnny.
Yeah, we have vegetable soup, yeah. Yes.
Barrel!
Barrels.
Actually, crate.
Well,
Whoa.
Hey, Hayden.
That's a big island.
Beguiling? It's beguiling you.
oh, yes it is. Wait, have we come full circle?
We have not. I just checked the satnav. Satnav? The radar.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
You are really lost. Oh.
We might be using satellites to navigate. No? I don't know how it works. I guess they call it a radar, so it's unlikely. There's a dead seagull on the sofa.
What?
Who left a dead seagull on the sofa again?
That was not me. Surprisingly.
Oh wait, it's actually
Yeah, it's dead.
I have taken away the we have like drumsticks now. Um, when did was that was Lewis, wasn't it? Because he stabbed it.
Hello.
Oh, blaming Lewis, are you?
Uh,
Just because
Yeah.
it was him.
Thank you for the food, Lewis. I am blaming you for giving us sustenance. It is your fault we
You
can't.
bastard! This looks like an island big enough to hold a murderous bird, so I will give a word of warning now.
I have a
What
bow.
is that word?
Fuck.
It does hold a murderous bird.
That's a good word.
Yes. You are right.
How long are we gonna go though? Because it is nearly 9:30.
Oh yeah, it is.
Do we want to just I don't know, wait, stop here and explore the island next time? Oh, there's a little cave
Ah,
there as well. I can
There
see.
is. We could explore this island and then call it a day. Unless people want to stop now. Johnny?
No, I'm good. We can explore this.
Let's save John. No
Right.
one's watching.
I'm gonna need to make a new spear then, in case there is wildlife that will try to eat me.
Which there probably will be.
Yeah. Screw wildlife.
Also, kill the bird, please, Dark. You're the only one who
I
can do it.
will attempt.
You're our only hope.
You're our only hope.
Oh god,
Dark.
now
Darth Vader's a
Dark.
bird.
Help me, Chibi One Kenobi.
No, I cannot help.
No.
There's Qui-Gon Cheeb.
don't
Ooh!
plastic.
Diagonals! Fancy.
I know.
The world of chess has forever changed.
Religion has been introduced. Diagonals have come from God. Oh, that's the point. I should probably finish Chaos Chess.
Yes.
Probably.
That's the thing I should probably do. It's just got music and sound effects. That's the only thing left. Music stream at some point? Oh god, I fell in the bloody water to that. I'm fine. Thank you for your concern.
Are you though?
Are you okay, Chris?
It's a complicated question, to be honest.
Come on.
I look around me and think, am I really fine?
I mean, if you have to ask it like that, no.
Well, that takes all the mystery out of it, doesn't it?
Well,
There's
it's
just
just
going.
out of Chris.
There's a barrel going under the boat.
What?
Barrel going under the boat.
No.
Good for it. I, for one, wish it the best of luck. Got some lovely, uplifting music.
You have
It
music.
sounds like it should be in the background of insurance advert. One day I will learn what's in what.
Okay. We're all ready to go on. Sure.
Absolutely not. Let's go.
Sure.
Ah! We have corrupted Jimmy. I, for one, am proud of all of us.
You say that
Making-
like I've never made a pun before. I'm like,
Are we still moving towards
Never.
the island, or is the anchor gone down?
We're still heading in the direction.
Okay.
Why do I have two spears? Does anyone want a spear?
'Cause I think you didn't you
No.
panic make one when.
No?
Hmm.
I
don't
panic a
know.
lot, but in this instance, no.
Okay. Alright. I've got an axe. I've got a shovel. I've got spears. I've got a bow. I've got a hook. I don't need my hammer though, because we can't make anything.
Milk?
On...
You trying to milk things with
Yep,
hammers again?
I don't know.
low the anchor?
Nope.
Yeah, we look close enough.
Dropping anchor.
Way anchor.
Going to get you.
Hey, anchor.
Away,
Way
anchor!
Uh,
Yar har fiddly dee.
being a
Need
pirate is
more
all
wood.
we can be.
I advise you getting consent of the DD.
Do what you want as a
Whoa,
pirate.
that's
Instruction.
there's a
We are
teleporting
a
boar.
pirate.
Are a pirate.
There is a boar right there. He's
Yeah.
chasing you down. Look behind you. Now he's going for me. Oh my god.
He
There
teleported
is the
behind
big
Cheap,
boar.
but Cheap was fine.
Oh, he's going miles an hour. He's
There's another boar. Hooray!
the
I
boar is
got
going
glass on
turbo
the
speed
boat.
towards you. Be warned.
Be
What
born.
for?
Whoever was in front of me, I think Crest.
Me.
Ow.
Don't worry, I've
Yeah.
got several boars chasing me. Alright.
Yeah, it just kind of
Fucking brag about it.
it just went a mile an hour. Ooh.
That happens. They have a charge.
Whoa! There's two boar. Uh-oh. There's
Yep.
two boar. That's...
Ooh, hello. There's a radio still. Got a crate.
Can someone help me, please?
Recipe
I'm
of-
stuck on the boar.
Drumstick with jam. Ooh.
I don't... apparently, the boars can gore you and then you just die.
That happens, yeah.
Yep.
Happened to me several
I'm
times.
also dying, I think. Yes.
Oh, good. I'm being attacked by a bird, if that helps. Probably doesn't,
I'm
to be honest.
incapacitated.
Yep, me too.
Good. Alright, cool. Lewis, do you want to go on a rescue operation?
Sorry,
Very
I was
cool.
eating.
That's fair. I will make my way down forthwith.
And that
Armor and stuff
fucking...
in this, right?
Armor would be grey.
Yeah, we need...
Or would it be
Can't
crate?
make it yet.
I think
Uh-oh, the ball's gonna kill me.
I don't know
Hmm.
what we would need for that though.
I mean, we have metal. You would
And
think
we
that's got
also have
something to do with
leather,
it.
and you think that's what leather is for.
Yeah, we've got metal, leather, and we have rope. So I don't know why we can't make armor.
We have rope.
We have rope and leather. All you need for a better joke than this.
What?
Yep.
Are these
that's
like
some mangoes.
stronger boars? They
I think
feel
one
stronger.
of them is stronger. Yeah. I think one of them's sort of bigger and darker. Like the bear was.
Yeah, it feels like the world's like strength is progressing, but ours just isn't.
Yeah.
Hey, I killed a bull. I can come and help.
Nice.
Jesus.
Jeez.
That's terrifying. I was on like
That's
one health.
absolutely nothing there. Where are friends? Some watermelon. Grab those.
Yeah. Oh god. I might have to actually sit up in my chair for the first time. Ugh.
Thank you for reminding me to stand up straight. Where are friends?
Where are our friends?
Where are friends, Electric?
Do 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 do.
That's the hustle. Ah, here we are. Oh, here's two friends. Hey, Lewis,
Both of
where
them,
are you?
however, are electric. Middle of the island, next to a ramshackle structure.
Here. Okay, look on the other side of the little pond. We're here. I'm jumping on Chibi, which is probably a bad idea.
How rude! How dare you jump on me?
Why don't you
Now
see the
you
people's
don't get
elbow?
to live in my house.
Teabag.
How rude! I can't.
Harry the
do
Cheeb, what do you think I've been doing for the past couple of weeks? Oh!
Wow. How dare you? I've been doing great stuff, like making a living room
Living room.
and sometimes
And a
fishing
lambing
for
room.
Chris. I honestly don't know
laming
what
room.
I've been doing.
It's Johnny.
Rico.
Johnny's lost an arm.
Oh, that will never get old for me. I don't know why. I'm an idiot.
It's because
God,
the actors tend to
this
stay
while
the
you're
same age.
swimming is very disorienting. What is happening?
I was doing a lot of spinning because I didn't want the shark to sneak up on me.
Yeah.
Now, Cheeb,
just-
do you want the bed or the hammock?
Hammock, please. Yes.
I like that new accessory you had there.
Thanks.
Your chi belt.
Yep. Oh, did it do the
Um,
thing that happened to
Yeah.
you when you carried
Yeah.
me? I'll have to look back and see what that looks like.
Well, then-
It looks real funny.
have we? I don't think we have this recipe yet.
Days survived,
what one?
33. Listen, survived is a relative term.
Yeah, we
What
have not
what recipe
survived
is
that
it?
long. If you really
Drumstick
count
with
it.
jam. No, we don't.
No. Don't think we've got anything with jam yet.
There you go. Well, I got a couple of berries from the thing, so I'll bring those. Well, I've got them in my inventory. No, I put them in the box. So I'll bring
Did
those
y'all
down if you want them.
kill the boars?
Lewis killed one of them, right?
Yeah, there was one right next to the boat.
Put them in. I was gonna make an empty box.
There's the
Right.
board. There's the board.
Oh, people are back on
Oh.
the island, are
That's the board. That's the board.
Shark.
Help!
Ow! I can't. I need a full heal. I can't fucking.
Boar!
they? Oh, it's ready.
Yes, you are.
What?
What did you just call me?
I know you are, but what am I? Hey, do you know there's a fun thing about the fact that there's now even more building above the raft?
Mm-hmm.
Is that
What?
even more of the lower part of the raft is in the shadows?
How fun!
Rico!
I feel
Get
that's
off
appropriate.
him, you animal!
I feel that's appropriate for Eurovision.
I got the other one.
In the
Good
shadows.
job, dog.
I just shot him and I just lazily moved to the left and right, and he went straight past every time. And I got all of my arrows back.
I'm
Hooray!
gonna go drop a link in the shadows into the Discord just to make sure everyone can appreciate
In
it.
the Discord.
For
I got there before you, Doc. I heard you try to get in there.
If the boar is dead,
Set
then
now. Woo, I nearly fell to my death.
Ooh, interesting. There's an official music video and a US version. Now, I'm assuming the US version is worse, much like everything.
Right. So, have we found anything on this island yet?
I did. I found a crate, I think.
Immense pain.
They might have just like. This might have been a thing where they were like, oh, we're a small band, we don't really have much going on, we'll just make a quick music video, whatever. And then this song got really, really popular, and they're like, well, we better make a better video for trying to sell this in America.
Yeah.
So it could be like that.
So I'm gonna put the worst.
Johnny!
Why would you make a better video if you're trying to sell it in America?
Executives.
Did we go into that that little cave we saw off the coast yet? Or like on the side?
No.
not yet.
Actually, no, that you
Sorry, I
mentioned
got
it.
distracted.
But I
got
found
distracted
a
by the
cave.
Rasmus.
I found a cave on the island, and I think it might go there because I see ocean.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh my
I
God,
just saw you. Where
Jesus.
did you go?
She's got walls and diagonals on this thing.
I know.
I am in this cave here.
I think I don't think I'm over exaggerating
a
when I say that
shovel.
this is the only advancement we've made this stream.
I don't
Yeah,
think
this is
this is how you shovel.
This is literally the most advanced thing on the boat.
Yeah, diagonal lines.
Why were you
And
shoveling?
wall.
You
And
have a
I'm
paddle.
including the engines.
Oh, that's a paddle.
Yeah.
Oh, you did, but yeah, you
That's a
built
paddling.
3 engines. So
Sorry,
Nice.
I thought I had a shovel. On
Please,
me.
please don't remind me.
You know, paddles, shovels, they look alike. It's
Look,
fine.
it's my alter ego. I'm no longer the human shark.
what? You know the
I'm
shark
now
human.
I'm now an extra from Mad Max. Wait.
What?
It didn't work.
What?
What?
Ah!
What is happening?
What's happened
Justice.
to Lewis?
Okay. Yes, I can confirm that cave we saw is the one that me and Chief just went there in.
Yeah. He-
Oh, I don't have any planks. Let's see.
This is my audition tape for the next Mad Max film. Yeah, just a man with a bottle in his mouth holding a shark head. What a lovely day! What a lovely day!
Yeah, that's definitely a Borderlands character.
I have the shiniest meat bicycle.
What?
It's a line from one of the Borderlands characters. One of the characters in Borderlands 2 just is a psycho.
I can't remember his name.
Freak.
Yeah. I was
He's
gonna
gonna be
say
in the
it's
film.
something war related. I remember that one.
He's gonna be in the Borderlands film.
There's going to be a Borderlands film?
Yeah, Kate Blanchett's gonna be in it.
That is not.
What's a Kate
what-
Blanchett?
Kate Blanchett's is Galadriel
You
from
don't
Lord of
inquire
the
into Kate Blanchett's personal.
Okay.
Ah, I just threw my phone at myself. Ow.
Wait.
I
Don't
grabbed
hit
the
your
sides of
phone.
my phone, lifted it up to like turn it over to see the screen, and one side slipped out of my grip and it just twatted myself in the nose.
Get up there.
That's, I think, an
Yeah, I
achievement.
was wondering how we get. I imagine probably
Borderlands
there's a
film
different way
cast.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart's Roland, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Kiro is just as surprised as me to discover this.
Jack Black is gonna be Claptrap.
Of course, Jack Black's in.
I
Uh,
can see that. Oh,
Jamie
That
Lee
works.
Curtis is Dr. Tannis.
It's not how you operate a phone. Getting
found a
good
name.
advice here.
Anything else? No, it's just the top bit. There's a bird.
Oh.
I saw
What
it
the
shadow.
fuck? Penn from Penn and Teller's gonna be in it?
What?
What the fuck?
I'd be more surprised if Teller's going to be in it, to be honest.
I just googled Borderlands Filmcast. I'm just looking through some of the people.
Johnny!
My favorite is that random NPC from Borderlands
Oh,
who
that's
the
good,
only
that's
thing
good,
he'll
that's
ever
good.
say is just "Ew."
Oh, there is
I like them. They
construction
sound
up
nice.
here. Hello.
There's a what? Construction?
A construction satellite, but nothing
Construction complete.
Construct additional pylons. StarCraft 2, still fun, I will say.
else.
Never played.
Birds dropped a
Yeah.
stone on me, so I don't know if
It's,
can lift up this wood.
I've only played this raft, not a Stark raft. It's-
Good gosh, whenever will he stop? No, seriously, when will he stop?
Hey,
Dear God,
Hilbert.
make him stop.
Yeah, the
Whenever
bird's
will he
being
stop
a mess.
under legal obligation? When will he stop?
Oh, he's coming. Run.
We have tried everything. When could he possibly stop? These go. Yeah, because I absolutely balls that up.
I think we've got most of the stuff from the island
Yeah.
now.
I got all
If
the
we
wood.
bid
I-
down this way.
What way?
This way.
I don't know where the fuck you are.
I'm going down the slope.
Okay.
Woo.
Ow!
Up.
Stupid bird. I have no water on me, so I'm really slow. Bird might kill me.
I have water. Come back.
I don't know where I'm going.
Just straight down the I don't know.
Justice.
I cannot physically get back up to you
I
from
am
where I am.
at the
Okay.
cave right now.
I am coming
Could
that
you
way.
emotionally get up to him?
There's a goat. It's just hopping in place.
Oh, I have mangoes. I have mangoes. Mangoes say they also
Mangoes
quench
provide
water.
water. They are juicy, succulent fruit.
Yes.
Or
They
so I have
do
been told.
supply
I
me
do not
with
need
water
language.
slowly. I'm going back to the boat. See you.
I am also going back to the boat. We've got everything. They're throwing rocks at us now. They want us to leave.
There is a llama.
There's a
But
circle.
Oh no!
still cannot get the other part of the net catcher.
Yeah.
The shark is attacking the ship!
What?
Shark is attacking the ship.
Justice.
Just ice.
And the seagull is attacking
Rico!
Rico.
Ah. I am watching the sunset. I'll be with you.
I'll be
I have
with you.
more wood. I can
The
go back to
outline
building.
of our raft is getting ever more just like a floating building.
Good, good.
That's the way we want it.
Don't know about you, but that sounds ideal.
Or
I see you,
you
shark.
can
I see you.
Right here.
need to.
That's why I can see.
I don't know that I do not know the timings for stabbing him in the mouth, because
I don't know. It's just when it's like if he opens his mouth, probably stab then. Where's the money, Lebowski?
Where's the bunny, Lemowski?
I am back.
Said.
Hi.
For those who do not know, that is a line from the Big Lebowski.
Oh, I've only seen the
It's
small
just
one.
It's the film that managed to spawn a successful
Rico!
relation.
Rico.
Yeah, do we want to end there?
Yeah.
We said after the island. Is there anything anybody wants to do quickly before we...
Hold on. I will build a door. And then we can. There. We can go now.
We
There's
can
a
leave
door.
now. There is a
We can
door!
leave.
We're all good.
Doesn't
Amazing.
have a roof yet, but we have a door. Also doesn't have most of the walls yet, but it's fine.
Hmm.
We're getting there.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out if there's a way to get in without using the door, and there doesn't seem to be. I will break this. Somehow. Can't jump on the sail. I might be able to. This is how the stream ends.
Well, this is
By
a
which I
nice
mean,
view.
in
You can see
general.
the shark out there being a dick.
Yeah, exactly.
The birds can poop on us when we're here.
Listen, I'll give it a roof. Don't
Ah,
worry.
I got it!
What?
Hooray! I did not use the door. I jumped on this. Apparently you can jump on these.
Well, you cannot get any more once we get a roof on this thing, but you know, other than that.
This sounds like a challenge. A challenge that nobody else is interested in but me. So I'm going to end. Save world. World saved. Save world.
Beep beep.
No, I can't figure out how to do it.
Fantastic.
I am a
See.
bird only and
Save the cheerleader. Save the world. Just
Gone.
remember to save the cheerleader as a JPEG.
Back it up on a hard drive just in case.
The cloud.
Do not trust the cloud. They ended up cutting that down for editorial purposes. Stream. That was
Everyone go
wonderful.
listen to In the Shadows by the Rasmus is the
Please, 'cause
takeaway
it's
from this stream.
It's been stuck in my head
Sure.
for 2 hours. Please listen to it.
in the
That's
shadows.
the takeaway from this stream.
I also presume that we may, if we're going to do a raft stream next week, that it'll be short. Given that
I think Eurovision is next Saturday, so that
exactly,
we might
yeah.
be.
It's like 9 o'clock, I think it starts. So I don't know how that's going to work out.
Mm,
we could do something else that is going to exactly be 2 hours, then we won't have to worry about possible
Maybe.
death.
Yeah, or I could just do like a doodle stream and then stop it exactly 2 hours and then rush in and help. They go, hi, what did I miss?
You
Aha.
can do that.
And we'll go, don't worry, you haven't missed the UK getting 0 yet.
That's the only thing you need.
you
Will
can't miss
be
that. It's just it's an
exceptionally
inevitable.
upset if the UK gets any
am
points, because
inevitable.
You guys got 0 point last year. I'm hoping for 0 points again for the UK. That's
Yay!
it is just split up into England, Ireland, Scotland, all that, isn't it? Or is it just the
Not
UK?
in
no, it's
Eurovision, it's just
UK. Ireland
Oh,
is
that's
its
not
own
fair.
thing.
Oh, well, yeah, Ireland's its own country, but like Northern Ireland.
Yeah, but I believe the others are also their own countries.
Really?
no.
Well, then it'd
Wales
be
and
England, then, wouldn't it?
Wales and Scotland don't enter Eurovision.
Okay, so it is the UK then. So that seems unfair.
Mm,
Like England getting no points, fair enough. You know, Wales and Scotland and Northern Ireland, they've got decent musical talent and traditions.
You listen, you think the rest of us give a shit? We just send the English people off.
Yeah.
Wales
More
has
overcooked. We'll
participated
do
in
more
the
overcooked.
Junior Eurovision Song Contest.
All we
Junior?
need to do is wait to win is to just send Tom Jones in. We're just like, we're fine.
Do a nice close part male harmony choir. That's what Wales is good for, right?
Yep.
Sorry, that sounded like I was saying that's the only thing Wales is good for.
But yeah.
Which, you know, not far off. Something to do with rugby, probably. Well, that's 2 more things than England. Which is more than 2, because England counts for negative. Streams.
England are pretty good at riots and football hooliganism.
Yeah. We gave the world Muse. So, there you go.
There you have it.
Do you like Muse? They're releasing a new album soon. Sounds like the last one.
Shocking.
Do they still live in the UK, or have all the musical talent migrated to America?
Although they probably don't live here anymore. Anyway, tomorrow is
Sunday.
Project Via. Project Via.
It's Project Via. Yes,
Yep.
and
Yes,
this
yes,
time we
yes.
might actually have some structure to what we do during the stream.
What? Doesn't sound like us at all.
Nope.
So at the very least, we kind of know like what we're doing things in now, because that was what the last stream was about. Although I do have to contact Oobs and see what their area is all about. Yeah, got to set up the wheel. There's a
I will
wheel.
be doing RPG, so
Oh no. Well,
It's a fucking wheel.
there'll be 2 wheels.
I am always doing
Dear
RPG.
God.
2 wheels.
It
Yeah,
will be fun.
it will be fun. Yeah. So Project Via stuff. Hooray. And people will get prompts and we will do things and doodle and such.
And it will be my entire life.
No, prompt. CC. I said prompts, not cramps. People will not get cramps.
No cramps, please.
Yeah. It's chicken time, according to my fact.
Chicken
So
time.
Sunday, tomorrow, Project Via. Hooray.
Yes.
Tuesday, Bioshock. Wednesday, dunno. Saturday, also dunno. Sunday, more Project Via.
Project
Lunch.
Via.
In between, whatever you want to do.
Project Via.
Probably more dark streams, I imagine, happening.
Yep,
or are you still
all
angry
through
at
the
the
week,
game?
and next
Okay,
week,
yeah.
and the following week, and depending on the length of the game, maybe a couple of months. I don't know.
Many streams. So this is why I'm not doing XCOM 2. I'm just streaming it forever.
You can complete XCOM 2 in a month.
Uh,
If you do 2 hours, what did you do last time? Like 2.5 hours, or do you 3 hours?
we extended it to 3 eventually, but
Yeah,
do bear in mind that
you can do it in a month or less in 3 hours.
can
3 hours.
Can Chris
Do
do it
you-
in?
yeah. Do you
In
mean
that
you can
time.
do it or someone can do it?
one
There's an
can.
achievement for completing, I think, the first 2 or 3 months of the actual game count. So it's possible.
Yeah, people can
Actually,
beat Elden Ring in less than
you could
7
do it
minutes, but it took me 110
in
hours.
less than that if you just did the main story bit.
That doesn't sound like me at all.
And you can beat the game with standard equipment because I've done it. You don't
Yay.
need to upgrade stuff. I've done it with just normal stuff. You can just speed through.
Can you like finish it within that time and play it like Chris played the original XCOM?
Not a chance.
Also not knowing what's gonna happen.
Cool.
You know, that's the crucial bit. Is I don't know how the game works.
That's true. And there are timers on like I think half of the missions.
That's the other reason I'm not doing it.
There's timers on half the missions, and
I
no, actually, about a third. There's a third of the missions that have actual timers that bad things will happen if you fail them, and other ones that you'll just lose out on some stuff if you don't do them. But you can just complete the mission and not worry.
This is a lot of information for a game I'm not going to play.
You will play.
I will.
You'll play XCOM 2. Or you can just do the double timer thing. That's an option too.
2 timers. That sounds horrible.
I shall try and
no.
finish Boyfriend Dungeon before I graduate.
Yay!
And I mean
No,
double
streams
the
as well.
timers. Actually, I think you might need to complete the game once to get those. Mods can do it.
You will play XCOM. This is a threat. Am I going to play it before or after Phoenix Point?
I still need Phoenix Point needs a lot of work still.
Okay. So does Raft, but we're playing that.
Yeah, but Phoenix Point, they keep releasing new content and it keeps changing up the way it works. For the better, admittedly, but in the middle of a campaign, that would be really jarring.
Cool.
Because that's why I stopped playing, because they completely changed like the relationship system, the colonies and all that sort of stuff. Halfway through the playthrough, and I went, I might as well just start over because I've lost out on so many potential recruits and resources and everything because of that. So yeah, good changes, but they should have an
Really
option
convincing me to
not
play these games.
enforce them. Yeah, they're
Anyway,
doing stuff for the better, but
it's almost 11 o'clock for Jeep, so I'm going to end the stream.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for coming along. Bye, everybody. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Cheerio.